but your meditation.
Hello fellow Amiga users, I'm Bill.
I'm Anthony.
And we are the Guru Meditation. Thanks so much for checking out our YouTube channel about the Commodore Amiga computer and the community that surrounds it. We make how-to videos, we do live streams, and we get out into the world and do show reports from Amiga shows and retro shows around the world.
We do interviews and record presentations from leaders in the Amiga community, and we do short profile documentaries about interesting Amiga users and their projects.
My Amiga vintage computer.
But most of all, we just have fun hanging out with you guys. Anthony and I met back in 1988 at the Westchester Amiga user group, a user group that still meets to this day, and this YouTube channel is an extension of that club.
Bill and I both have massive collections of Amiga hardware, software, and rare peripherals that we dig out and demo for you. Like, literally dig out.
I've seen you digging in Dow's bunker, and I feared for your safety.
Well, it's no more dangerous than the barn.
Whoa, oh, timber! Thanks so much for checking out our channel, guys. Hang out, have a great time, and Amiga forever.
We will see you on episodes of the Guru Meditation.
If you dig our videos, smash that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when we post a new video or go live, click the bell notification button. Yo, what's up guys? Hope everyone's having a great day. Holy cow. I'll tell you, man, getting ready for these streams is it's crazy. There's like so many variables, and today is going to be like even a crazier day. Fredder18, thanks for the host, my man. Fredder, you rule. What's up, Johnny? Amyton TV, Eagle Beaksters here. Pregnant Sausage, how's it going, buddy? Awesome, guys. Thanks so much for stopping in. So today's stream is like a little bit different than usual. I'm getting ready for the Vintage Computer Festival East. Sorry if I keep looking over here. Like, this is where the chat is, and that's where the camera is. Anyway, I'm getting ready for Vintage Computer Festival East. It's happening this weekend, March 31st through April 2nd, at the Infoage Science Center in Wall Township, New Jersey. It's going to be amazing. There are going to be like so many cool exhibits and lectures and talks, and it's going to be an amazing time. If you saw our YouTube video, you can see that Anthony and I are getting ready for our exhibit that we're doing together with a bunch of friends. It's called the Commodore Amiga exhibit, and it's a complete Commodore retrospective, starting with like the Commodore typewriters, the Commodore adding machines, the calculators, then going all the way up through Amiga OS 4.1. So, you know, like every generation is going to be represented. We got PETs, you know, VIC-20s, Kim Uno, Commodore 64, of course. We got Amiga 1000, 500, 3000, 4000, 1200, probably some CD TVs. So it's just going to be an awesome exhibit. So if you're anywhere near New York City, definitely come by the show. It's about an hour and a half from New York City. It is on the Jersey Shore, right near the home of Bruce Springsteen, Asbury Park. There's an awesome retro arcade in Asbury Park, which we hit on Saturday night. So I'm so psyched for the show, man. It's gonna be so awesome. So today, like, instead of just like hanging out and playing games today, I'm actually gonna get my stuff together. We're still gonna play some games, but I have a bit of an agenda. First thing up is I'm gonna get all the ROMs ready for my 500. So I'm gonna prepare my 500 for the exhibit. The 500 is gonna be primarily showing games, since it was the best-selling Amiga of all time. And the 500, though it could still do productivity, I mean, it was primarily a gaming computer. So to represent Amiga 500, I'm going to be loading some games up onto it. Of course, we have to test the games. So don't worry, we'll be playing some games. And then I need to, I'm going to have a video loop as well. So besides having all the machines, I'm going to have a video loop that's going to be looping with a Raspberry Pi computer. And I'm going to be playing like old Commodore 64 commercials, old Amiga commercials, all kinds of cool stuff to catch people's attention as they walk by the booth. And, you know, it's something that they can just stand there and watch. They don't actually have to interact with it, so that would be very cool as well. So I'm going to get some of those videos together. I'm actually going to do a little bit of editing. One of the guys on my team, he mentioned that it might be cool to show like 30 seconds or a minute clip from Growing the 8-Bit Generation, which is an amazing documentary that our friend Bill Hurd is in, and he's a narrator. So I might throw together just a few shots from that. I'm not going to, you know, do too much because I don't want to like show the movie. But you know, I'll probably throw in like a minute of clips just to catch people's attention. Put a little watermark on it saying like, hey, this is 8-Bit Generation, go buy the movie. And you know what I'll do is I'll ask my buddy Zach, the director of Viva Amiga, if he wants to do the same thing. We can throw up like, you know, 30 seconds of Viva and direct people to AmigaFilm.com where they can go buy Viva Amiga. Just something to throw in besides like the old vintage commercials. We can throw in some new stuff too. So prep the 500, prep the video loop. I'm also like super excited about AmiBill. AmiBill is awesome. It's like this new, well, it's a UAE for ARM. It's like a shell for UAE for ARM, and it's a great Amiga emulator. I'm gonna bring it to the show. It's not gonna be part of the exhibit really, but I might show you that on the stream just because it's fun to play with. And speaking of the Pi, I got the Fredder, you're going to have a nap before your night shift, but you'll catch me later. Right on, brother. Sleep well, sleep tight, Fredder, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Always a pleasure, my man. So check this out. I got this amazing 3D printed case for my Amiga, well, not for my Amiga 500. It's a 3D printed case for my Raspberry Pi, and it is an Amiga 500. So what I want to do is place the Pi into this case. So we'll probably do that on the stream as well. The trick is getting the output from my video camera, because I want to do an episode on my Guru Meditation YouTube channel about this case as well. So the trick is going to be getting the feed from my video camera to you guys. I don't know if it's going to work. This is going to be a crazy stream. I've got so many inputs here and outputs and computers all over the place and Raspberry Pis. the whole place just might burn down. But that would be awesome. That would make for some good streaming. Amix312, what is up, dude? Great to see you. Wayne is in the house. Wayne Ashworth, hello there, my friend. I'm a little bit tired, so I'm hitting the Red Bull a little bit. I was up late last night, so I think we better get started here. Like I said, guys, this stream's gonna be a little bit different. I'm actually trying to get some work done for the festival, getting my exhibit ready. So it's not gonna be like I sit here and play games stream, even though they're awesome. We'll have plenty of those, but this is unique. I'm getting ready for VCF, and I want to share that with you guys. I figured, you know, I would, instead of just doing it on my own, I figured I might as well just stream it. So let's fire up the 500. Boom, there we go. And look, I got a little Arkanoid up there. So what I'm trying to do is I want to load some ROMs onto this GoTech drive. Now this here is a GoTech drive. For you guys who don't know what a GoTech is, I'm sure most of you do. But if you don't, if you're new to Amiga, it is a floppy drive emulator. So the floppy drive in this Amiga, which is normally here, unfortunately it died. So my floppy drive is no good anymore in this machine. So they make this thing called a GoTech, and it emulates the floppy drive, and you can load ROMs onto it via this USB stick. So I'm gonna set that up today. So I want to like choose a good like selection of games and stuff to show at the show. So we're gonna do that first. Cool. Oh, Amix312 is gonna stream at 21, but will follow me also. Didn't know about the stream until now. No worries, Amix. Do it, dude. Do it. Do your stream, man. That's awesome. I'll catch you when I'm done. Cool, guys. All right, I'm gonna start here. I need another little hit of the Red Bull. I hope the stream's in good shape. I hope you can hear me okay. Fred, oh, dude, I love Arkanoid, right? Arkanoid is one of my go-to games. Like, it's still a great game to this day, and I'm gonna be playing it at VCF. And it's a classic. And the Amiga port, I guess this is a port from the arcade, is absolutely brilliant. Like it's just spot on. All right, let's start. So check it out. I'm gonna go into the menu on this GoTech drive. So to do that, you know what? I'm not gonna move the camera yet. We are gonna move the camera. Things are gonna get crazy later in the stream. Things are gonna get nuts, right? So there's an LCD display on this, and it shows you like which slot is loaded, and you can have like hundreds of slots, and each slot is an Amiga disk file, so it's like having a floppy disk in there. Right now we're on slot 8, but if you go to slot 0, man down. Well, we'll see what happens. If you go to the GoTech is giving me 3 dashes. That's interesting. If you go to slot 0 and reboot the Amiga, it'll bring up the menu. But when you get 3 dashes, I don't know what that means. I told you this stream's gonna be nuts. Let's see what happens. Turn it back up. That's 3. All right, I made it over to slot 0. Let's see what happens. Okay, cool. So slot 0, I think the menu's coming up now. Nope, it's loading Workbench, so I'm just gonna turn it off. Let it reset. Amiton, I love Arkanoid too. It's such a good game. Again, games like Arkanoid, Lemmings, they're still fun to play today. And when they're still fun to play today, you know it's a great game, you know? Okay, here we go. So now I'm going into the menu on my GoTech drive. Now this will be fun. If you guys have any ideas, man, if you guys have any ideas as to like the lineup that you think would be good to show at VCF, let me know, because I am all ears. Just from like past experience at the show, generally speaking, it's nice to have games that only have 1 disc, because otherwise I have to sit there and hit the button, and I'm going to be manning like many Amigas. And I'm going to be talking to people, so I don't want the computer just to be sitting there saying like, please insert next disc. Now sometimes I will do that. I will put in a multi-disc game. But my go-to ROMs are everything that is single disc first. And then if I have a special request, I'll throw in a multi-disc game. Yo, Eagle Beakster, what is up, dude? So, sorry, you know there's 2 Eagles. There's 2 Eagles in my Twitch life. There's Eagle Beakster and Eagle. So sorry, Eagle Beakster, if I already said hello to you. I don't remember if I did or not. But welcome. Thank you for joining me. Today is a different kind of stream. Instead of just playing games, we're getting ready for Vintage Computer Festival East, which is this weekend, March 31st through April 2nd, Wall Township, New Jersey. Now, if you're not in New Jersey or can't make the show, fear not. If you go to youtube.com/thegurumeditation, I'll be posting videos from the show, and we'll do plenty of coverage. So cool. All right, so what we're looking at here, these are the ROMs that are on my stick. So first thing I want to do, so slot number 1, I'm going Workbench. Now I already have some loaded in onto the drive, so I'm basically copying them from the stick onto the drive. I already have some preloaded onto the drive from a past show. So let me just go to selector and I can see what I already have loaded. Cool, I've got Workbench in slot 1, which is perfect because even though I'm going to be doing primarily games on this machine, some people are going to want to see the operating system, and that's important. So Workbench is slot 1. Here's my Bridge Strike demo. We're not going to do Bridge Strike. So after Workbench, I would love it. I would love it to show some demo scene stuff just because it's incredible. But the problem with the demo scene stuff is it doesn't loop. You know, and when you're doing a demo at a show, it's got to loop because, like I said, I can't just stand here and manage the 500 because I have to manage many computers at one time. So, Fredder, good question, Fredder. Did I know they made a hard copy of the new Shadow of the Beast on PS4? Going to pick it up Friday. That's sick. I did know that there was one like floating around out there, but I thought it was like only available in Hong Kong or something like that. So, yo, P. Cotter, what is up, dude? Thanks so much for stopping in. We are getting ready for VCF East. So today's stream's a little bit different. It's not going to be a full-on game stream. It's going to be VCF prep. We're going to get this 500 ready for the show. We're going to get some video clips ready for the show. And we're going to get our Raspberry Pi ready for the show. So slot 1 is going to be Workbench. Slot 2, I want to put a demo. I think a good demo will be... Oh, we definitely want Amiga Juggler. That's the Juggler demo is going... in slot 2, that's the classic. We'll play it. Of course, the fun part here is testing this stuff to make sure it works, right? So, so Workbench. Then we go Workbench. We go Juggler. Then we go Boing. The Boing is interesting. I'm not sure if Boing will work because Boing is an ADF file that I made with FSUAE. So. We'll see. We'll see if it works. It may not work. So we got Juggler, Boing, and then I also want to get. Where is it? It is Spaceball State of the Art, the classic of the classic demo. It's so weird. The drive is acting a little wonky. It's not sticking. There we go. Spaceball State of the Art. All right. So we got Juggler. We got Boing Ball. We got Spaceball State of the Art. I also want to try the Batman demo, which I saw on Facebook today. I don't know if Batman's going to work because I'm pretty sure it's PAL, and this is an NTSC Amiga. So we're gonna test it out. And New Tech Demo Reel 3 is already there, so I'll leave it there, and I will put Batman here in slot 7. Where is he? Where is the Batman? There it is, Batman. That's going to be really interesting because I never loaded up Batman on this 500 before, so I don't know if it's going to work. Eagle, there he is. There's the other Eagle. The Enigma demo. There's so many demos that I would love to play on this. Like I said, guys, it's hard because the demo scene stuff, unless you guys know how to do it or you know ones that do loop, I really need demos that loop. I'm just putting these on here because I want to have a couple demos in case I am manning the computer, but I need to loop. Even like the New Tech Demo Reel, I don't think it loops. And it's also 2 discs, which makes things difficult for me. Again, it's all about automation because I have to man the booth and do so many, so much changes. All right, Evan, what is up, Roar? Roar is here. Evan Kobolintz is here. You know it, Evan. You guys, Evan is in charge of VCF. He's in charge of the Vintage Computer Federation, the guys who put on VCF East. He does an amazing job. So, so Evan, thank you so much for this awesome computer club and this awesome show, and for keeping vintage computers alive, man. You are a legend and an absolute hero. Retro demo, no worries, dude. I know the clocks are weird, right? I didn't know. I thought Greenwich Mean Time and London Time were basically the same, but I think they just changed. But we'll load some stuff. You know, obviously loading things into a menu is not that fun, but necessary. So let's look at our lineup here. We got Workbench, which is the operating system, Amiga Juggler, Boing Ball, Spaceball State of the Art. We got New Tech demo, the Batman demo, and then we go into the games. We got Arkanoid, Battle Chess, Boing Ball I already loaded. So let's see what I can replace the Boing Ball with. Do some Sidewinder. Sidewinder is a great game. Put some Sidewinder up. Here's another, the Sushi Boys Party. I'm going to dump that one for another single, for some Barbarian. Barbarian is an amazing game. I love Barbarian. It's one of the original Psygnosis games and one of the first games that I played on my Amiga. Then we got Marble Madness. We got Lemmings, Shadow of the Beast, Turrican 2, Walker. It's a pretty solid lineup. Oh, Evan, Apple II forever. You know, Evan, I love my Apple II as well. I had an Apple IIe. I did some really great stuff on that. I had, I can't remember what the word processor was that I used, but that was really the first computer I did online. I went online with. I ran a BBS for my Apple IIe. I had a 2400 baud modem for it. I connected the CompuServe with it, and it was my first big online moment happened with my Apple IIe. So I was playing the game Karateka or Karateka, however you pronounce it. And at the end of the game, you rescue the princess. But the princess kept like kicking me and killing me. And I was like, this is a strange twist to the game. You know, I just fought all these bad guys. I get to the princess, boom, and she kills me. And it seemed like I wasn't finishing the game. So I went to the CompuServe and I went on the forum. I was like, hey, you know, is this normal? Does the princess always kick you and kill you at the end of the game? And someone said, no, if you approach her in the attack form, then she will kill you. But if you like run at her, then you run into her arms and you guys live happily ever after. So I was like, cool, I tried it. Sure enough, it worked. And I was just blown away. The guy who answered my question was like a film producer in California. And I was like, whoa. So I just asked the question and some guy in California saw it and answered it. It was massive. By today's standards, that's nothing. But for that to happen back in like, you know, the early 80s was really, really quite spectacular. Mouse 6502. Oh, Mouse in the house. What is up, Mouse? Apple II trolls. I was giving the Apple II some love. And I think Anthony is going to sell his Apple IIc at the consignment shop. So so if anyone's interested in Apple IIc, I think Anthony's is going to be priced to sell in the consignment shop. Yeah, Wayne, typical woman, right? She totally kills you. She like kicks you in the head. Kicks you in the head. All right, so I'm liking this lineup so far. What I'm going to do is after we're done, I'll write it down so I know where everything is. And again, this Boing Ball's here again. I'm going to put something else there. Let's put, it's Shuffle Puck Cafe. That's a fun, Alien Breed. But that's 3 discs, unfortunately. Turbo, that's a Space Harrier. Oh, there's so many good ones. There's so many. Oh, Sensible, Cannon Fodder, Defender of the Crown. You know, I think Defender of the Crown is an important one to have. And again, I can always add more. Defender of the Crown, boom, disc 1, disc 2, perfect. All right, I'm gonna save this, guys, and then I think we definitely need to test some. So save and restart. And what's coming? All right, Workbench is coming up first. Cool. Let's make sure Workbench works, because some folks are gonna want to see the OS. Like I said, the Amiga 500 is going to be focused on games, since in the Amiga lineup, the 500 was primarily the games machine. We're going to have a 1000 there with the Boing Ball demo and other demos. The 1200, I'm going to have D-Paint. We're going to do some like AGA painting with D-Paint, which is fun. People like to come and mess with King Tut. They get all Andy Warhol on them. And we'll have an Amiga 3000 there running Unix, which is crazy, the Amiga 3000 Unix. I'll have my 4000 there, again, with some more applications. It's gonna be awesome. You want to see some state-of-the-art? It's coming, Retro Demo, don't you worry. Don't you worry, it's coming. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. Today's stream is a little bit different. I know we're here on Twitch. It's a gaming platform. And today we are going to play some games. But this is really about getting ready for Vintage Computer Festival East, which is this weekend, March 31st through April 2nd, Info Edge Science Center, Wall Township, New Jersey. You can go, it's a good question, like just Google VCF, Vintage Computer Festival East, and it'll come up. I'll be posting videos to my YouTube channel, and VCF also has a YouTube channel. I'll be shooting some videos for them as well. So if you can't make the show, it'll definitely be recorded. But there's nothing like being there in real life. Retro Demo, you loved the last vid, the bunker and C6. Of course, we're going to have a Commodore 65 at our exhibit too. It's one of the rarest Commodore machines out there, and it is worth a lot of money. So Anthony also hired armed guards to stand next to it. I hope, it looks like my sound might be a little hot. I get all, you know what it is, I set the sound levels like before I start the stream, and I'm all like calm and like, test. And then I get on the stream and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And like levels are over modulating, everything's just going crazy. So Workbench is good, man. Workbench is working good. I love the Workbench colors. I love the blue. I love the red pointer and the yellow and the orange trash can. It's awesome. So good, we're good. Workbench is good to go, because I definitely want to show some people Workbench 1.3, because this is the only machine that will have 1.3. Even though the 1000's Workbench will be similar, I want to make sure we have some 1.3. So let's reboot, and we'll go to disk number 2, which I don't remember what it was. I'm not going to go through like every single disk, every single ROM here. Now, ideally, I would be loading them from a real floppy, but like I said, the floppy drive in this Amiga died, unfortunately. So I have replaced it with this GoTech drive, which is a floppy drive emulator, and allows you to load ROMs from a USB stick onto the drive. And just a full disclaimer, everything, every ROM that I've put onto this drive are ROMs that are games and programs that I own. I bought them and I have the original floppy disks. I think, let's see if I can, for example, the one we just showed. The one we just showed, I got right here. I got Workbench right here. So there's nothing illegal is happening here. Everything's totally legit. 100% legit. Well, maybe like 99% legit. All right. Mouse, if you're still here, are you going to have an exhibit this year? Roar, I didn't ask Anthony about the C65 graphics capacity yet. I'm sorry. Yes, Eric Graham, here we go. Let's fire this up. How do you start this? I don't even remember. Right mouse button, left mouse button. Okay, so when the movie starts, you may press any of the digit keys 0 to 9 to change the speed. Escape key exits the program. Now press any key to start the movie. There he goes. There he is. When I saw Amiga Juggler the first time, I was just totally blown away. Is that gorgeous or what? Oh, nice. Mouse, you were on the Flappy Dapple dudes. You guys are going to have an awesome exhibit, too. I can't wait. I think it's going to be the best show ever. It's going to be so much fun. And is Corey going to have an Apple One there, too? Yeah, Hell's Angel. What's up, Hell's Angel? Great to see you again, my friend. Great to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping by the stream. As always, thanks for all your support. It's always a pleasure having you here. This is the Eric Graham demo. Hell's Angel, what I'm doing today is... I'm getting ready for Vintage Computer Festival East, which is this awesome vintage computer festival, obviously, outside of New York City, about an hour and a half away on the New Jersey shore. And it's an incredible event. And myself and my friends have a Commodore exhibit. We're going to do a Commodore retrospective. Everything from the Commodore business machines, like the adding machines and the calculators, all the way up through Amiga OS 4.1. And we even have some really rare stuff. My friend Anthony's got the Commodore 65, which is a prototype and never released. And our friend Bill Hurd, obviously, he's a well-known Commodore engineer. He's bringing some really cool stuff that I've never seen before. So there's going to be, it's going to be quite the exhibit. And there's tons of other cool exhibits as well. The Apple's well represented. The PCs are well represented. I can't even, I'll show you guys the schedule later when I go over to the PC. We'll pull up the schedule. There's going to be amazing talks. This PhD is going to be talking about the Enigma machine, the imitation game, like the movie, that Enigma machine. So that's going to be amazing. There's a whole talk about C++. the keynotes are going to be incredible, and there's just all these cool lectures happening throughout the whole festival. I'm so psyched. I'm talking so fast. I'm drinking Red Bull. I can't wait. Like, is it Friday yet? Come on. Amix312, you pay flight ticket for Johnny and me, and we will rule the place. Nice. I wish. You know what? One day when I get some more cash, if I had the cash, I would fly you guys out in a second. Wayne's asking. Oh, Hell's Angel throwing down the gauntlet. There's apples. Thought it was a computer expo, not a fruit market. Oh, there's some good ribbon going on. There's going to be some really good ribbon going on. My friend Pete Fletcher, who's an Atari ST guy, amazing collector as well. He's having a battle chess tournament, which is going to be super, super cool. He's connecting all different computers with a null modem cable. So it's going to be like Amiga versus Atari ST versus PC versus the Apples. It's going to be that's going to be a fun one. So that all weekend he's going to have this battle chess tournament going on, and the actual machines are going to play against each other. All right, slot number 3. What was in slot 3? I don't remember. Should have wrote it down. I will write it down. Wayne, yeah, dude, I'm totally gonna play 2-player games. Anthony, I got Walker here. That's Anthony and I's personal favorite. So 3's not booting up. That might be the Boeing demo. And the Boeing demo, like I said, that was an ADF file I made with WinUAE, and I don't think the real Amiga likes it. So I'll just move on to slot 4. Retro demo, good, excellent question about VCF. What do we have lined up? Will be live streamed. Well, classic of the classic demo. How's the volume? Need a little more volume? This is Spaceballs, state of the art. I'll kick up the volume a little bit. Retro demo. Well, this is what I have lined up. We have a Commodore retrospective, like I said. Everything from Commodore adding machines and business machines up through Amiga OS 4.1, Commodore 64, VIC-20, Kim Uno, Amiga, Spaceballs, baby. Like I said, I'm going to focus more on games with the 500, but I want to throw up a couple of classic demos too. The trick is, you know, like when it comes to putting on an exhibit, I like things that are a little more automatic, where like after Spaceballs is done, I'm going to have to, you know, you have to do something. You have to load the next game or load the next demo. And when things are a little bit more automatic and run on a loop, it makes it a lot easier for me because I'm manning multiple machines and talking to people, and I don't want to have to like swap disks. You know what I'm saying? This demo is super quick and glitchy. Yeah, Spaceballs is from Norway. Sweet. Yeah, Amix312. Michael Bergseth of Amitopia TV. Hey, yeah, so you guys should check out Amitopia TV on YouTube. Mike is a television historian, and he's like trying to make his own little like Amiga network. So he takes like videos from us, from Guru Meditation, from Amiton TV. I think he takes them from Ms. Mad Lemon, Non-Modern Vintage Gamer. I think Dan Wood as well, and he just kind of like puts them all onto his channel. So it's like an Amiga TV station, which is pretty amazing. So check out Amitopia TV on YouTube as well, of course, as Amiton TV, A-M-I-T-E-N. Johnny is an Amiga legend. He streams Amiga stuff every Saturday night. Well, I say every Saturday night, but I think Johnny streams like practically every day now. He streams from his computer store, his Amiga computer store in the Canary Islands in Spain. He's a legend. Are you guys loving this demo or what? I love this demo. I'm happy that it works because I have a feeling, well, being that it's from Norway, it was programmed in PAL, and this is an NTSC Amiga, so you never know. See, like right there. Elena Omi, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Amiga family. It is kind of like a family, you know. Everyone who hangs out here is just so cool, and you guys all become like really great friends. It's just like when I ran the Westchester Amiga user group. Actually, I still do. But back in the heyday, I made so many like close friends, like Anthony, back in the late 80s and early 90s, and we'd meet on the first Thursday of every month. and it was a great way to meet people. But now, thanks to Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and the internet, I'm meeting new friends from all over the world, and it's all because like the Amiga unites us, you know? I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Elena Omi. Thank you for the follow. Amix, yeah, almost every day, right? Cool demo. Well, Spaceball state-of-the-art rocks. All right. Next, ROM number 5, which I think is the Batman demo, so I'm really, really excited. Yo, WJ Becker 63 in the house, also known as Brother Bill. That is that's Anthony's brother right there, my man. Welcome to the stream. Hell's Angels asking, can I force an NTSC 1200 into PAL? Well, this is a 500, and unlike the 1200 where you can hold down like both buttons and boot into a PAL mode, it's not, even when you do it on a 1200, it's more like a PAL display mode. You can't do that on the 500. You need Kickstart. I think it starts with Kickstart 3. But what you can do, which I don't, and it's something I should do. There's something called PAL Booter, and you can. It comes on a flop. It's a bootable floppy. You slap it in, and it kind of switches your NTSC Amiga into PAL mode. So PAL Booter is actually a really good point. I should load that onto here. Alley Cat 1969. What is it? Yes, Amiga was before the internet, man. It was just BBS's. Amiga came out in 1985. I know, Hell's Angel, right? It's hard to tell. So this is the New Tech demo reel. I'm not going to play this too long, but we will remember it. I'm not going to go through the whole list of stuff that I have. I'm just going to try out a few things that I'm not sure if they work. I know the games work fine, and it's the demo stuff that I'm not as sure about. Amix says, swapping these discs is a nightmare. Amix says, The Gathering is the world's biggest computer and demo scene festival. Started in 1992 as an Amiga-only event. Today it's over 6,000 people show up, and there's no Amigas, boo. However, Spaceballs, TBL, and other Amiga demo scene groups became known through The Gathering, which is held in Hamar, Norway, every Easter for 5 days. So, you know, that's great, Amix. Thank you so much for the tip. I didn't know that. I always thought Revision was like the biggest one. Retro Demo said, Retro Demo, you're sneaky. I do know Anthony's address, and I will never say it. I had to frame it out, you know, at the front door. Anthony's like, I don't want anyone to know my address. But obviously, you know, the C65 is not really stored on the shelf there. He keeps it in a safe place. So this is a good test because swapping discs like this is just not going to happen at the show. So I'm probably not going to play the New Tech demo. What I need to do is get a second GoTech drive. That's a DF1. Hell's Angel thought they became known through the Cracktros and then formed the demo scene. I think that the Cracktros, I think you're right, Hell's Angel, the Cracktros were first. But maybe Michael is saying that that was like the first big demo scene party, and a lot of people grew from there. That's kind of what I thought he was saying. See this is like, this requires a lot of attention. And I need to have things that don't require much attention at the festival because I'm going to be talking to people. And the 500 is not going to be my only machine. We're going to have the 1200 there. We're going to have a 1000. We'll have 4000, 3000 Unix. So we're going to have my video loop. This is crazy, guys. This you definitely need 2 drives for. Yeah, exactly. Brother Bill says that you have to have some special safety equipment to get in the bunker. Some safety equipment with a belay, exactly. You need like bulletproof vests and gas masks. I might not even load this because this is a nightmare. I feel like we're close, but it would be nice to see some new tech stuff, you know. But this is just silly. Obviously, it was designed to have 2 drives. Hey, here we go. Oh, not quite. Let's see if it loads. Oh, if it wants me to swap a disk again. Oh, God. What did we learn today? I'm going to give this like 2 more minutes. And if it's still asking me to swap disks in 2 minutes, I'm going on to the next one. It like almost played. We'll try Batman demo next. Brother Bill, that's good stuff, man. Protect. I'm sure Marianne would love it if you took some of Anthony's Amiga stuff. He probably wouldn't even know it's gone. I think he would know if the 65 was missing, but I bet there's plenty of stuff there that you could grab that he wouldn't have any idea. Alley Cat, excellent question. When did the Amiga series get a hard drive? Hell's Angel's correct. The Amiga 500 had a hard drive. Amiga 500 came out in 1987. So I used to, if you look at the Amiga here, this is a long floppy disk cable, and it's coming out of the side here, and this side port is where the hard drives would go. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh, and Hell's Angel said the 1000 has SCSI hard drive. I think you might be right, Hell's Angel. All right, it's 244. If we're still swapping disks at 245, I'm just going to move on. This is ridiculous. This is insane. This is insanity. This craziness. Oh. Oh, I think we got some action here. Yes, Hell's Angel, exactly. The A520. That's the one I had as well. I think it was 20 megabyte hard drive. I heard some beeps. I thought the demo was starting. Still 244. Hell's Angel, you're in the UK, right? They were pretty popular here in the States, the A520s. Retro Demo says the Data Storm's the best. Yeah, Brother Bill, I wish you could make it too, man. It's always a good time. The C65 is sick. So, I mean, I hear the demo happening in the background, so I'm just... You know what it too is this Demo Reel 3. I should have Demo Reel 1 going. In stereo. Turn up the volume a little bit. Oh, Hell's Angel in the Netherlands. Sweet, dude. I love the Netherlands. I lived in Amsterdam for like 5-6 months. Awesome. Well, this works. It was really New Tech Demo Reel 1 that hooked me. But this is pretty cool too. Kiki.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Kiki. She's doing the max headroom.
Hello. Hello. Welcome back to New Tech.
Oh, nice, Hamilton. It's one of the first ones you saw. I would like to watch it, but it's just going to take too long. Oh, Hells, you're not too fond of Amsterdam. Yeah, I mean, everyone just immediately thinks of Amsterdam, but I also got into the countryside a bit in Den Haag, and there are also other great cities in the Netherlands as well. Oh, nice, brother Bill. Yeah, you have to take a couple Saturdays off to take your oldest daughter to the open house at our new college. Cool, man. Well, that's exciting. Open houses are always fun. Oh yeah, brother Bill. Don't worry, there'll definitely be videos with the C65 and the 3000 running Unix. No worries. We got that covered. Guaranteed. That'll be on youtube.com/thegurumeditation. Roar, you haven't seen this one, really? Well, you know what, Roar? I don't think you're gonna see it today either, because it's just not. It just doesn't work with a single drive. Unfortunately, I can play a video clip of it if you want. Oh yeah, Den Haag's got the awesome train system. The trains in Europe are so much better than they are here in the States. All right, I think I'm gonna give up on this demo because this is not working well with one drive. But it's a good test. I know not to play NewTek Demo 3 at the festival, otherwise I will just be swapping discs all weekend, and that ain't no fun. I'm gonna try the Batman demo. Oh, I think, did we freeze? No. This codecs acting a little bit weird. I'm gonna try the Batman demo. Oh, brother Bill, you were in Amsterdam when you were stationed in Germany. Dude, I love Amsterdam. I can see, like, if you're a local, you might get tired of all the tourists and whatnot. That's very understandable, but it's a great city. It's kind of like, New Yorkers in Times Square. Now, I have a hunch that this Batman demo is not going to work, but I could be totally wrong. Just because it's it pushes the machine so much, and like I said, it's a PAL demo, and this is NTSC Amiga. It's definitely reading the disk. Yeah, sorry, Roar. I'm just not gonna play that one. Insert disk 2. I didn't know there was a disk 2. I don't have disk 2. Oh well. All right, let's regroup. Let's regroup here, guys. I thought Batman was only one disc. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna look for Batman disc 2. All right, let's see what we got. That was number 7. Yeah, oh, look at that, Batman A. All right, well, that's too bad. I'm going to, after the stream's over, I'm gonna look for disc B. I'm sure Retro Demo Scene could hook me up. I know all these games work, but we should test a couple just for the sake of testing. Anything in particular you guys want to play? I might throw up some Sidewinder. I haven't played Sidewinder in a long time. Oh, whoops, go back. Where was Sidewinder? Hey, Sush. I think it was Sidewinder. Sidewinder was 10, and I just put selector in it. All right, so 10. I'm going Sidewinder. Putting Sidewinder in slot 10. Sidewinder, slot 10, perfect. Save and restart. Retro Demo Scene. That's another thing. Of course, I take it for granted, but you guys should go check out Retro Demo Scene on YouTube. His channel's amazing. He posts like all demo scene stuff. So if you haven't, it's a lot easier than actually playing it on a real Amiga. He's got an amazing collection of demos, and like his capture of the demos is just spot on, both from an audio and a video standpoint. Batman demo, awesome. Yeah, Boing was definitely the first demo. RJ made that. Don't apologize for the link, dude. I'll check that out. I don't know what demo that is, but I'll check it out. Oh, Batman is 2 disc, right? Yeah, I'm going to have to find disc number 2. Brother Bill says, will this Amiga exhibit be setting any records, or have there been bigger? I'm sure there's been bigger. I mean, our exhibit is more, I don't know, you know, I feel like it's not going to be a huge exhibit, but it is going to have, it's going to, I don't know if anyone's done like an entire Commodore retrospective before. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Well, Sidewinder's loading. I used to love this game. I love arcade games. Batman, yeah, Batman will play on this Amiga 500. I think you need 1 megabyte of RAM, which this one does. I don't know, it's so weird, Retro Demo. I clicked on a link to download Batman, and it looks like only 1 disc came through. Sidewinder works like a charm, baby. Let's play a little Sidewinder. Sidewinder never gets old, man. I love Sidewinder. This is such a good game. The sound and the explosions. These top-down vertical scrollers are so much fun. Like River Raid and the new one that came out, Bridge Strike. Oh yeah. I used to get so excited when I heard these explosions when I was a kid. I was just like, yes, blow them up. You know, it's important to have some games at our exhibit because obviously games were a big part of the Amiga 500, and there's a lot of kids that come to the show and they want to try out some games. So they always have a good time with this. But obviously the Amiga is not all about games, and the Vintage Computer Festival is definitely not about games. There's plenty of games there, but it's more about the machines, and there's also like productivity happening there. So it's a really great cross section of computer history. Obviously, games are a big part of computer history, but there's more to it than just games. But the 500 is the perfect machine to demo some great old games on. Oh yeah, you want to? Fredder says, see if I can get the Eagle. See if you can get. Oh, nice. Retro Demo. Thanks for the link, dude. Yeah, I want both links for Batman. I was really hoping to play Batman on the stream, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen today. Well, it might if I go download it on my PC. And Brother Bill, yes, this will be a very comprehensive display. Fredder, see if you can get the Edge a side-scrolling shooter. Side-scrolling shooter? Oh, is the Edge the name of the game, Fredder? I'm not familiar with the Edge. I know like Blood Money. I could throw some Blood Money up there, even though that game is so difficult. At least Sidewinder, this game is very, very playable. Oh yeah, Brother Bill. Yeah, Retro Demo Scene's YouTube channel is awesome. I think my favorite demo of all time, it's so hard to say. The one I keep playing a lot of, the more recent ones, I love Human Traffic by Ghost Town. I love Human Traffic. I love the one that uses like the fake text from website templates, like Lorem Ipsum, I think it's called. That's another great demo. So there's so many good ones. Of course, the Amiga demos are my favorite. All right, Sidewinder's looking good, guys. This is a really fun game, man. I got lots of work to do, but this is a fun game. And the explosion sounds just rock. I used to get so fired up about these explosion sounds. You can just blow so much stuff up in this game. It's great. Let's see what's going on here. Hey, what's up, Lurker74? You prefer Battle Squadron over Sidewinder. Great music, great graphics, playable. Oh, Battle Squadron. That's the problem, man. There's so many good ones. You're totally right. Battle Squadron rocks. Maybe I should load that one on there too. Oh, Roar, you were jealous when your friend got the Amiga first. You heard this this sound, and oh my God, exactly. The sound on the Amiga is incredible, absolutely incredible. Although the SID chip is pretty classic. you can't hate on the SID chip. The SID chip left its mark on history. It's still being used today. Brother Bill had his daughter playing Lemonade Stand on the 64, neat. 64 has so many great games too. They played for 45 minutes, that's great. Oh nice, a separate Amiga N64 section, cool. Alright, next guys, I'm gonna do some more testing here. So many games, so much work to do, so little time. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. This is not a typical stream. Today we are getting ready for Vintage Computer Festival East, Wall Township, New Jersey, InfoAge Science Center. It's this weekend, Friday through Sunday. Myself and my friends are going to have the Commodore Mega exhibit, which is a Commodore retrospective, everything from their business machines, because they started out as Commodore business machines, everything with the typewriters, adding machines, calculators, everything up through Amiga OS 4.1. And then there's just going to be so much other cool stuff at the show. Our friend Pete Fletcher is having a battle chess tournament, Amiga versus Atari ST versus Apple versus PC. Our other friend Inverse Phase is doing something about homemade synthesizers, which is going to be amazing. There's going to be amazing Apple retrospective as well. I'm going to have to show you guys the list later because it's just too much for the top of my head. I just know there's just going to be tons of cool stuff. What do we got here? Oh, save and restart. No, didn't want to do that. 11-year-olds playing a text-based game. That's pretty cool. Hell's Angel is 4.1 Morph OS. No, they're two different things. They're like competitors essentially. The Amiga 4.1 setup I'm going to have is going to run a Pegasus machine, which is like an open source motherboard with a PowerPC chip. And it's set up to do dual boot, so I could boot into Morph OS or I could boot into Amiga OS 4.1. Let's see. Barbarian. I'm gonna throw on. Let's see. Barbarian. Let's try Barbarian, Turrican 2, and Defender of the Crown, and then we'll move on to the next part of the day. So Barbarian is slot 11. Yeah, Hell's Angel Morph OS is exactly. Morph OS is different. They're competitors, Morph OS and Amiga OS 4.1. P. Cotter, good question. While I stream the show live, I'd love to. I just don't think the bandwidth is there. The show takes place at an amazing place. It's an old army base. It's an old Army communications base, and there's other museums there as well. The Vintage Computer Federation has a permanent exhibit there with vintage computers. Then there's also like a museum of TV and radio. There's a surfing museum. There's a radio museum. It's a really cool place. And unfortunately, but it's very old. And often, last year there was a plumbing issue. So I mean, a very small one. They fixed it really quick. It wasn't really an issue, but basically what I'm getting at is it's very old buildings and very low bandwidth. So I'm not sure if it's possible to stream. But who knows? Maybe I'll give it a try. If I can sign on to their Wi-Fi network, we'll see. There you go, Mouse, who is part of the Apple exhibit. Like he said, InfoAge has spotty internet service, which it does. This game's so beautiful. This is one of the early Psygnosis games, and one of the first games I had for my Amiga. It seems primitive by today's standards, but like this image is incredible. It looks very Roger Dean to me, and I know Roger Dean did a lot of the artwork for like Shadow of the Beast, and this has that same feel. I don't know if he did that one, but if you did, it's awesome. 4.1 on a Mac. You could do it because you could use FSUAE emulator and on a Mac. I think FSUAE worked. Yeah, you could use FSUAE on the Mac and run Amiga OS 4.1. I did it in my video on YouTube, so I had Amiga OS 4.1 running on my Mac. Oh wait, no, I didn't do that on YouTube. Sorry, I did on the PC on YouTube. The Mac video is coming. I will run Amiga OS 4.1 on my Mac. I mean, I can run it. I just I am running it. I can run it right now. I just haven't done a video about it yet. Oh man, I got owned by this guy. There we go. There we go. JW Blackboy in the house. What is up, Walter? Walter's coming to the show. Walter will be there. It's going to be awesome to see you, Walter. It's going to be an amazing show this year. Yeah, Brother Bill, they do offer the barracks for some people who want to stay there, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Alley Cat, what joystick gamepad support did this series have? Well, this game Barbarian, is mouse only. As you can see, I'm playing with the mouse here on my Vintage Computer Festival East mouse pad. So this is mouse only, which is cool because most of the games were joystick. Okay, so here I gotta run and jump. I remember this part. Something falls down here. Oh, and I didn't jump far enough. There we go. I'll never forget when I saw this game for the first time. I was just blown away by it. Oh, yeah. How'd you like that move? I thought he was going to get me. I was a little bit late there. Stop. Oh, man. Brother Bill's asking, do you have to run emulation on a PowerPC Mac? If you want to run Amiga OS 4.1, you do. Yes, I run the FSUAE emulator and run Amiga OS 4.1 through the emulator. Sanad, what is up, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. I'm getting ready for VCF East. I'm testing out my ROMs. This is Barbarian, one of the early Psygnosis games. Yeah. Anthony and I, we rent like a bed and breakfast right on the water. It's beautiful. Because it's the low season, so you can get the rooms really cheap. Let's get this guy. What happened? You failed in your quest, and your life is a forfeit. You have not scored. You have completed 4% of Barbarian. All right. Well, Barbarian works. I'm feeling. I forgot what I gotta write down the numbers. You see, gotta write down the numbers. Oh, hey, what's up? So, Sanad, oh, you're at the Frankfurt airport filming some demonstrations. Cool, man. Well, thanks for coming. Yeah, Brother Bill, you've had... Brother Bill's had enough of the barracks. I understand. Iraq, what is up, dude? That is very Lemmings-like. You're right. Iraq, you are an absolute legend, Iraq. Iraq is... You know, my wife is like, sometimes you shouldn't talk about people when they show up in your chat. But Iraq, you're such a legend, and I just want to tell you, I appreciate all the conversions that you've done. Iraq is one of the guys who's been doing a lot of these Amiga ports. He ports games that didn't come out for Amiga to Amiga, or games that, MYX, Mix, ZPT, Clits. Thanks for the follow, dude. Awesome. Sorry to get interrupted there, but Iraq, yeah, you're a legend, and I appreciate all your hard work very much. And Sanad, yes, this is my Amiga 500 with a Gotek drive. The floppy drive in this machine died, so I replaced it with a Gotek. And I'm going to be running this 500 as mainly as like the games presentation at our festival. We have, we're doing a Commodore retrospective, as you probably saw in our YouTube video. We're going to have everything from Commodore business machines, so the typewriters, calculators, adding machines, everything up through Amiga OS 4.1. So I feel like the best representation of Amiga 500 is through games, since it was primarily the gaming system. Obviously, it wasn't gaming exclusively. Yes, and Sanad, I have it as yeah. I know, so that was like a little bit of a slip there. I don't, you know, it's not. Whenever you show up, Sanad, I always something funny happens. You know, something funny happens. And this is DF0. Yes, it's coming out. I have an extension cable. I have a floppy drive extension cable and a power extension cable, and it's coming out the expansion port just so it's easy to get to. But oh, dude, check this out. Yeah, yeah, Iraq, you rule, dude. Iraq, if I don't remember exactly. Oh, retro demo, you gotta go, dude. Thanks so much for the luck. Thanks so much for stopping by retro demo, and thanks for that link. I'm gonna put Batman on here. That's awesome. It's always a pleasure, John. Yeah, Iraq, I would. Yeah, Iraq, you rule, dude. Yeah, you do the CD32 compilations. Johnny streams them on his YouTube channel as well. I don't know how you do that. I would actually love to learn like how you actually do a port, because I can't even imagine the amount of work that goes into that. And just the fact that there's like new stuff, even if it's a port, like coming out for Amiga, is amazing. I think you did Another World: The Lost Level, right? That's amazing. I forget, because I know you do it, and then I feel so bad. There's another guy who does a lot of them too on English Amiga board. Maynaf, I think it is Maynaf, and so I don't want to like leave him out either. He does a great amount of work too. But you guys, all you guys who do those ports are just incredible, mind-blowing stuff, and you keep Amiga exciting for us guys. Oh, Maynaf, yeah, you didn't do Arctic Moves. That was Maynaf. Awesome. Yeah, that's a great port, dude. Fredder, do I have R-Type? Not on this ROM, I don't. I do have it on my other machine. I'll try one more game, guys, and then maybe we'll move on. I don't know, I don't know what to do in the stream. I was going to go get some video clips together for my video loop. But you know what I'll do after this? I'm going to show you guys AmiBerry, because AmiBerry is super, super cool. Let's play one more game. I'm not going to play Lemmings, because then I'm just going to end up playing Lemmings all day, because I still love Lemmings so much. I think, you see, Defender of the Crown, obviously, is a classic, and it should be running on Amiga 500. Again, the problem is, at these shows, it's all about automation, and like the less disk swapping I have to do, and the less babysitting I have to do at the machine, the better, because I'm going to be talking to people, and we're going to have multiple machines going, so I don't want to just be like running around swapping disks all day. Well, you know what? Let's try some Marble Madness. Oh, Iraq, dude, you did Time Gal. I love Time Gal so much. Turrican? All right, there you go. Fredder, you said it. Turrican is great. Let's do Turrican. Yeah, dude, Time Gal, I mean, the port is amazing, and the game is great. Like, I love playing Time Gal. I just play it on my own, like, off stream, just because it's a fun game to play. It's super, super fun. All right, so 17 and 18. Restart. We'll go to slot 17 and 18. So guys, check this out. I'm gonna do a proper YouTube video about this. But while we're talking about Gotex, so Sanad, if you're still here, all right, boom. I legally purchased Turrican, just so you know, like, but I am running this version of it. Nothing to see here. Check this out. Yes. Dude, the music in Turrican 2 is amazing. This guy named Chris Hasselback made it. It's a joke that Sanad and I have because I mispronounce Chris's name. That doesn't look too good. Oh, I hear it coming. I'm gonna show you guys this in 1 second. This is super, super cool. Yo, Jarlith, what is up, dude? Great to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. I'm getting ready for our festival that we have here in New York. Jarlith is, I don't know exactly, I don't know if you're the in charge of it, but you're Amiga Ireland, man. There's a huge Amiga group in Ireland, so check them out on Facebook. Jarlath, if you want to throw the link in the chat, please do. They're an amazing group of guys, and they just had a really, really cool meeting that I wish I could have went to. And there he is, Chris Hasselback in the house. Yeah, they just had an amazing party in January, the Amiga Ireland guys, and I will get to one of their parties one day, for sure. Oh, Jim Power. Okay, thanks, Iraq. Jim Power is great too. Awesome. JW Blackwell, you picked up a hotel. You still got to flash the firmware. All right, cool. Yeah, Walter, dude, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a great, great weekend. Eagle is asking, have I tried international karate conversion from Atari ST on Amiga? No, I haven't. Iraq, did you do the Karateka port? Because I played that on stream. That was awesome. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And the guy who made it, Jordan Mechner, believe it or not, like he lived in a town next to me and was like programming the game right down the street from my house, and I didn't even know it. Oh, sweet. Yeah, dude. Awesome. AmigaUsers.ie/media's got the pics from the party. It looks like an awesome party. Yeah, Roar, Turrican series is a great showcase for the Amiga. I think I'm definitely going to go Turrican 2. I think I'm definitely going to go Turrican 2 showcase. Because, so a couple of years ago, Anthony and I had our own Amiga exhibit, like Amiga only. It was an Amiga 30 retrospective. And I had Turrican 2 up, and this guy, he's on Amiga.org. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. It's just, I know his name, it's just slipping. I forget things on stream because I have so many things going through my head. But he came up from like Baltimore, and he's a big guy on Amiga.org, and he just like sat there and was like Turrican 2 for hours. He's having a blast. I forgot his name. Oh, Iraq, Mainaf does all the Atari SG ports. You haven't done any yourself. I guess, yeah, he did the Karateka port. Oh, GoTech, not hotel. That's hilarious. Well, hey guys, while this intro is playing, I'm gonna play the game in a second, but check this out. How cool is this? Right now I have the GoTech drive outside the Amiga, and it's pretty convenient, but it's kind of clunky and ugly. This is a 3D printed housing for the GoTech. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take apart this case and take the insides out, put the insides into this frame, and then put it back into here where the floppy drive goes. So this way it'll be like nice and neat, and I don't have this thing flopping around on the outside. It'll be trickier to see like the number, the ROM number that I select, but you know what? I'd rather have everything internal and nice and neat and tidy. So I'm going to do a video about this. I'm going to record myself installing this in the 500 and make a video about it. I'm very, very excited about it. I just picked it up like 2 hours ago. Fredder, you remember your friends telling you he had Turrican on the SNES, and he said it was just as good as the Amiga. I told him to eat it, and we never spoke since. That is why you're the man, Fredder. That's why you're the man. You know what's up, dude. Roar, Iraq is on the English Amiga board. And Iraq, you probably can, yeah, throw it on the English Amiga board, exactly. Perfect. Thanks for putting the link there, Iraq. Alright, let's play some Turrican 2. I think Turrican 2 is probably my favorite one in the series. And how cool is this? We haven't even had to swap discs yet. There's a pink room. You like it, huh, Sanad? Brother Bill, Johnny's on YouTube, not Skype. Man, I haven't played Turrican in so long. It's running, excuse me, it's running great on the 500. Oh yeah. Wow, I forgot how fast this game is. So are you guys psyched for, for Thimbleweed Park? I'm going to stream it. I know it comes out on Thursday. I'm thinking about streaming it on Thursday, but Thursday is going to be a crazy day for me because Wednesday night, tomorrow night, I'm going to see Deadmau5. So I'm going to be a little groggy on Thursday, to say the least. And then Thursday is when I'm packing my car for VCF. So I don't know if I'm going to stream on Thursday or not, but I would love to play some Thimbleweed Park. A few of you guys in chat requested that I play it, so I'm definitely going to play it next week. I'll stream again on Tuesday. I got to work Monday and the rest of the week, but I'm around again on Tuesday. Tuesday seems like the magic day these days. So I'm going to stream some Thimbleweed Park on Thursday, if you guys want to see it. That's the new point and shoot game. Oh, this game's so good, I love it. You know it, 7 megahertz Amiga power. It's super, this is super smooth. I forgot how smooth this game is. Oh, the game's smooth, but I'm not. Oh yeah, you should totally interview Yurok. Awesome, Johnny. Don't do it this Saturday, man. I'm gonna be at the festival. I can't watch. I'll have to watch the replay. That would be a great interview, dude. Iraq, I should have you like on a stream at some point too, if you're into it. Obviously, I stink at this game. Johnny, yeah, that'd be awesome, man. You should definitely go on Johnny's show. Johnny's show is awesome. This is a dude who, like, every Saturday night streams Amiga stuff, and he has like these really in-depth, detailed shows. I'm so impressed, like, when you do like the Amos programming shows. Johnny is a legend. He's an Amiga legend, and so are you, Iraq. Two legends getting together. I'm just bummed because I'm gonna be at the festival Saturday. I can't watch it. I'll watch the replay, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? Fredder, you gotta go to work. I do, Fredder. I would love to play this Sunday, but I'm gonna be at the festival. Vintage Computer Festival East is where my exhibit is. That's what I'm getting ready for. That's not my exhibit. It's our exhibit. It's a collaboration of a lot of guys. Vintage Computer Festival East, March 31st through April 2nd, Wall Township, New Jersey, InfoAge Science Center. It's going to be an amazing time. We're going to have the Commodore retrospective, and there's going to be Apple's going to be well represented. It's battle chess tournaments, guys building their own synthesizers. We're going to have an Enigma machine there. If you saw the Imitation Game, amazing movie. It's going to be a super good time. Yeah, Eagle, the Karateka or Karateka port, man, you should definitely play it. It's so cool, man. Definitely check that one out. Eagle. That was incredibly smooth. Oh, okay, Bubble Bobble, Lurker 74. Another game to consider might be Bubble Bobble. That's a really good idea. Bubble Bobble's great, Lurker. Eagle says you need to catch up with your demo scene on Amiga. You know you've watched almost every single demo on the 64, with just a few on the Amiga. Oh man, there's so many good ones. I'm blown away by those Commodore 64 demos too. Like the stuff that those guys produce with 64K is unbelievable. Yeah, some of the modern gamers definitely. The kids love this stuff, man. They really appreciate it. I'm excited to see their reaction to this. P. Cotter says, Amington's incredible. Real old school Amiga freak. You know it, dude. Amington rules. Yeah, Amington TV on YouTube. It's youtube.com/Amington TV, right? All right, I'm gonna play one more round of this because it's fun, and then maybe we'll move on to the next portion of the day. How's that sound, guys? Oh wow, I forgot that you could. You know, I haven't played this in so long. I haven't played. I forgot that you could choose the song. So if you guys like the music, I've purchased the soundtrack on 24-bit audio on Bandcamp from Mr. Hasselback himself, and it sounds incredible. It's awesome, and we're just joking. It's Chris Hulsbeck, but I pronounce his name wrong. Every time Sanad pops into a stream, I start pronouncing things wrong. Actually, it's probably not every time Sanad pops into a stream. It's probably just I pronounce things wrong. All right, let's play this game. Yeah, Sanad, it sounds so good. The Turrican soundtrack that Chris sells is amazing. So if you guys are into it, go check him out on Bandcamp. Oh, no wonder why I had the wrong button. I thought I had the bottom button selected, but it's the top button that's active. So I was pushing the bottom button and nothing was happening. I like when you get that gun where you can like hold the button down and spray. Spray and play, baby. Spray and play. That was bad. Bees. There, let's get rid of these bees. Swatting the bees. Oh man, the bees swatted me. Oh yeah, Hell's Angel. You know, I forgot about that. Hasselback does stream on stream on Twitch. I saw him playing Secret of Monkey Island. He's a real solid dude, and obviously a super talented musician. Sanad, you're right. It's not you, Sanad. It's totally me. But that's what makes my streams interesting. if they're interesting at all. Nice. I got bigger bullets. They bouncy bullets. I love how the bridge, gets weighed down under your weight. That's super cool. I'm hoping Anthony gets me a new joystick. He's got like a collection of those old school, the original Amiga joysticks. Because this joystick is sick. Sick as in it's not doing very well. Man, there are just bees all over the place. This game is very difficult. I love it though. Hell's Angel says my Turrican runs too fast. You know, I was thinking that because Hell's Angel, that was the first thing I said when I started playing it. I'm like, wow, I don't remember it being this fast and this smooth. Like, it's really fast. It could be a PAL NTSC thing. The extra frame per second, I don't know. It definitely could be. Oh, you love my stream? Thanks, Anad. The NTSC is 60 fields per second, Amiton. 30 frames per second. But you can see it really slow down when there's a lot of bees. Oh, right, Brother Bill put me on the big screen. Oh God, I'm sorry for you, Brother Bill. I hope I look all right. Yeah, PAL 50 exactly. Sanad will be back in 10 minutes. No problem, dude. All right, dude. We got some Turrican too. All right, what do you guys say? I think it's time for some pie. The main thing I'm going to use the Raspberry Pi for at the show is to run a video loop, which we're going to get to soon. But I'm just super excited about AmiBerry, so I just want to show you guys AmiBerry real quick because it's really cool. I need to drink some water. I'm gonna go grab a quick drink of water and I'm gonna set up the pie. I'll be right back, guys. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. These streams are so much fun because you guys make it fun. For me to hang out is like hanging out with friends. So next up, I am going to fire up the pie. I'll be back. Just give me like a minute, like literally. I'll be right back. right, I'm back. Awesome. I need a little water. I was running dry. Oh, peak otter pie. You're hungry, huh? Nice. So guys, here is a Raspberry Pi. This is a Raspberry Pi 3. This little guy right here. Not in his case yet. He will be in the case soon. Oh look, the circuit board's green, so it's just like the invisible Pi. That's awesome. So it's a Raspberry Pi 3. There's something called RetroPie, which is a really cool piece of software that allows you to like load in ROMs from all different machines and different platforms and have them all accessible in one place. It comes with an SNES emulator and a bunch of emulators. But the cool thing is the new version that was just released last week, RetroPie 4.2, also comes with AmiBerry, which is an Amiga emulator that's based on UAE for ARM. And it rocks. It really, really rocks. So let me just plug in the HDMI cable here. What am I doing here? This guy is over here. Sorry, this is like whoa! Man down! Alright, sorry guys. There's like wires all over the place here, and I'm patching stuff in and out, and sometimes things get a little crazy. So here I have I have a keyboard plugged in. It's a keyboard mouse combination, Logitech, the wireless Logitech keyboard mouse combo. This I've got a Buffalo SNES controller I'm going to use for now. But you can plug in any USB controller, PlayStation controller. One thing I really like to do is I have an adapter that takes like the 9-pin input from your old school Amiga joystick and converts it to USB. But for now, I'm just using this Nintendo gamepad. I'm going to plug this in, and we will fire it up and get the power. Power goes there. I just got to get it. And we will be putting this Pi in a case at the end of the show. Boom, plug them in. But now let's see if this works. Let's see if we have an image here. Hey, what's up, Sanad? Yeah, the Buffalo is the best SNES USB controller. I totally agree. Here comes RetroPie. This is RetroPie 4.2. And like I said, it comes with AmiBerry, a really, really cool Amiga emulator. And I'll show you why it's cool. So, I don't know if you guys know about RetroPie, but here's the front end. Like when you load your ROMs onto the Pi, the system shows up. So I've got Amiga ROMs, obviously, Atari, MAME, which is arcade. I got some Sega stuff, Nintendo, PlayStation. And it emulates a lot more than this, but these are the only ROMs I've loaded on so far. Like I said, this build just came out like last week, so I haven't had time to put all my ROMs on it yet. Brother Bill says, if I don't get enough packing done, Anthony might say, no more streaming while packing. That's hilarious. Oh, Earrock, you're working on a new one. Sweet. I didn't even know that. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to check that one out. I'm going to play some Time Gal. I'm going to have Time Gal on my 1200 at the show. I'm going to show people like all the cool stuff that you guys are doing too. So Time Gal will be well represented at the show. I might not get anything else done though once I load up Time Gal. So click on Amiga, and here's AmiBerry. Now the cool thing about AmiBerry, older versions of RetroPie did have Amiga emulation, and it had UAE for ARM, AmiBerry is kind of like a front end for UAE for ARM. It's a build of UAE for ARM. It uses UAE for ARM as the engine. But the cool thing is this, like let's say you have 2 disks. All you have to do is load the first disk, and it automatically knows to load the second disk. So let's play a game. Let's see. What should we play? I want to play a game that uses the joystick. Wow. Oh, Gianna Sisters. That sounds fun. But you know what? We should do a game. We should do a game that has 2 discs, so I can show you, or more. You know, I never tried a multiple disc game. Oh man, too much good stuff. Pinball Dreams. I haven't played Pinball Dreams in a while. I'd love to play some Pinball Dreams. It's fired up. But you can see this is like a really nice interface. If you don't want to like fire up your real Amiga, and you just you want some cool, you want to do some like nice easy emulation, the Pi is awesome for that. And this interface on the new RetroPie is super cool. Super simple, super easy. I haven't tried loading this ROM. I don't even know if it works. Eardock dude, thanks so much for stopping by the stream, man. It's a pleasure to have you here, and I'm so psyched. Alar City, I gotta check it out. Do we have sound? I don't know, because I'm not wearing my headphones. Super low sound. That sound should be better. Also great music. I believe this is Alistair Brimble, right? I missed the credit. Music is Olaf. All right, Olaf Gustafsson. Right, awesome. Okay, so I gotta get my keyboard out. I'm getting tangled up in the wires here. I never dreamed of being a TV star, ever. Ever. I still don't. I dream of making TV, and I do. I'm a behind-the-scenes kind of guy, which is funny because here I am not behind the scenes, but I always want to make movies and TV shows. I never want to be in them. So, see, this is my wireless keyboard here. It's cool. It's a little Logitech. It's got a little mouse pad, touch pad there. It works good for the Pi. How's the audio? Is it loud enough? Because it was pretty low. All right, I forgot what the controls are here. Oh, sweet music. There's a lot to be said about a behind-the-scenes person. Yeah, dude, I'm totally a behind-the-scenes guy. All right, well, maybe we're not playing this game. It's just, it works. It's just that I don't know the keys. Well, oh, F1, there we go. Alt, okay, cool, I got it now. Now we're cooking with gas. It's arrow keys, and then the Alt keys are the flippers. There we go again. Are they flappers or flippers? The emulation is super smooth, man. It's perfect. Yeah, all the fun and audio's fine. Thanks, Paul. Well, all the fun and none of the stress. I don't know about none of the stress. I have plenty of stress behind the scenes, especially when, like, you know, I have to do things very fast. I have to light scenes very fast, and obviously I need to make everyone look very good. And I have, you know, these like A-list celebrities and their people really like on me to make sure that they look their best. It's my responsibility to make sure they look their best. Even if they had a big night out the night before, which they usually do, it's my job to make them look their best. Oh, I got lucky there. So there's quite a lot, and a lot of stress behind the scenes, unfortunately. But it's fun stress. I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else. So it's good stress, and it's challenging too. Sometimes it's very difficult, and there's lots of challenges and things I have to figure out and puzzles to solve. So that's what I love about it. Oh, none of the stress of being in the public eye. Yes, that's true. This game's a classic. Sweet. All right, so check this out. Let's check out the emulator itself. Here it is. So this is UAE for ARM. I keep reaching for the Amiga mouse. That's funny. Here's my mouse over here. See, I'm using the touchpad here. So I'll just give you a quick overview. It's basically an Amiga 500, 1200 emulator. It has all these pre-configured setups. The cool thing about AmiBill is it runs on, well, right now it's using RetroPie, but it's a very, very lightweight app and is optimized for the Raspberry Pi, and that's why it can do a really good job of emulation. You can choose your CPU, and if you have an FPU, some games obviously require faster processor. You can choose your chipset, AGA, OCS. This is where you put your Kickstart ROM file. Obviously, you need to legally own the ROMs before you use it, and you can get them from Amiga Forever. You can say how much memory you have. You know, you can manually put it in the floppy if you want. Like I said, this game automatically, if you start with the first ADF, like ADF1, it automatically knows to insert ADF2 and 3, which would have been really helpful before when we were trying to load the new tech demo. You can use hard drives. You can use, I think, RDB files as well as HDF files. I haven't really gotten that deep into this emulator yet, as far as like setting up hard drives, but my hope is that you can also run AmiBill without RetroPie. You can just do a straight boot right to AmiBill. So eventually, what I want to do is boot straight to AmiBill and have like a full working Amiga, which would be amazing. But for now, the RetroPie is super cool. It's very, very easy to set up. Like I said, it comes bundled with RetroPie. And it's just cool to have like all my emulation in one place, especially since I'm going to use this one mostly for games. It's cool to have like my SNES games, PlayStation games, and that kind of stuff. So this is really cool, man. If you guys should definitely go download RetroPie 4.2. I like it a lot. Yeah. Boa Badino, what is up, dude? It's great to see you. You know it, Amiga rules. I will definitely come visit your pinball arcade museum, Sanad. I can't wait. I love pinball. Pinball is cool. It's physical, you know? It's like, I love video games, but pinball is like the physics are happening right in front of you. Let's see. The museum is somewhere in Germany, Sanad, right? Near Frankfurt? Sweet. Man, I wish... It's so funny. Oh, yeah, Brother Bill, I had to put in a legal disclaimer. I don't want to like violate the Twitch terms of service and get banned, you know. But I really did. I really bought the Amiga Forever. It's a good buy. It's a good buy, and you're supporting people who support the Amiga, so that's cool. P. Cotter, that would be cool, man. Yeah, I've seen pictures from Sanad's museum, and it's amazing. It's so cool. Sanad, there is a pinball museum right near Vintage Computer Festival East. So I'll be at the pinball museum, our pinball museum, on Saturday. So I'm very excited about that. I'll take some pictures and send them your way. So this is pretty cool, right? AmiBill, you guys like it? I think it's cool. Let's reset. I keep going for the real mouse. Yeah, baby. Amiga 3.1. So if we want to reset the emulator, we hit F12, very much like FSUAE. And I guess I would need to quit, and maybe that takes me back to RetroPie. Yep. So here's a good test, guys. Here's a good test. The new tech demo reel 3 is 2 discs, disc 1, disc 2. And as you saw before, I was trying to run it over here on my real Amiga, and I was swapping discs like crazy. So let's see, let's test this AmiBerry and see how good it works. Let's see if I don't have to swap discs. Sanad, I'm going to pictures and video for sure. If this just starts running, it's pretty sweet. Because I was swapping discs like a madman earlier today. Game too late. Thanks for the host. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Game. So far, so good, guys. I really dig how easy AmiBerry is, man. Just you drag and drop your ROMs into that folder, and just, boom, they're up on the menu. Just click and go and play. Hey, yeah, thanks, Game Too Late. That's awesome. So next up on the horizon, for the stream, guys, I need to work on my video loop. So for those of you just joining us, this weekend is the Vintage Computer Festival East, March 31st through April 2nd in Wall Township, New Jersey. Myself and my friends are going to have the Commodore Amiga exhibit, which is a Commodore retrospective. We have everything from their early business machines, like typewriters and adding machines, and we have everything up through Amiga OS 4.1. So we have Kim Uno, VIC-20, Commodore 64, Commodore 65. My buddy Anthony's got an extremely rare and valuable Commodore 65. Well, some prototypes that our friend Bill Hurd is bringing, who was designer of the Commodore 128 and the Plus 4, I think. So it's going to be an awesome time, and there's also going to be other cool exhibits there. Our buddies going to have a great Mac exhibit. I think they might have an Apple One there. There's going to be a battle chess tournament, homemade synthesizers. The Enigma machine is going to be there. It's going to be like the best weekend ever. And don't forget the Frisbee. Hold on. Sanad, how can I forget the Frisbee, my man? Check this out, guys. Here's the Frisbee. Sanad, I'll never forget the Frisbee, dude. This Sanad, who was in chat, sent me this rad, super rad Frisbee. The Amiga Summer Festival 1988. This is a piece of Commodore history that Anthony doesn't have, and he was kind of jealous too. He was kind of jealous. He was jealous of my Frisbee. So Sanad, thank you for sending me this Frisbee. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to be playing it this weekend on the beach. So far so good, man. It totally, Demo Reel 3 and Demo Reel Data, it totally recognized the 2 discs. So having it run off the Pi is definitely easier than a single disc Amiga system. JW Blackboy is going to rock a different vintage Commodore wristwatch every day. Nice. The 65 does make it worth the price of admission. That thing is super cool and super rare. Thanks, Johnny. We try and keep the Amiga alive best we can, you know? Yeah, Amiga on the beach. It's going to be awesome. Our hotel is right on the beach. So this is working out great so far, guys. No disk swapping. It just automatically, you load up the first ADF and it automatically loads the others. So I'm happy with this. If it runs, we'll see. Did I just hear something? That was my hat rubbing against the back of the chair. It sounded like a blizzard. You're very curious about the Amiga Unix. Yeah, me too. I've never seen Amiga Unix. I keep forgetting to mention that. But Anthony's got the Amiga 3000 UX, which I've never seen. I wonder if there's a volume control. It definitely sounds low. There probably is a volume control in the Raspberry Pi in the emulator. Sorry if it's too low, guys.
New tech.
Kiki Stockheimer in the house.
Hello.
This was a
Hello.
lot easier. This was a lot easier than loading it up on the real machine, unfortunately.
Hello. Hello. Welcome back to New Tech.
Thanks, Kiki. It's a pleasure to be back. Iraq, so the new game that Roar's talking about, is that an original game or is that another port you're up to? Yeah, I think Amiga Unix is worth a Guru Meditation episode. We're definitely going to do one on that. And the 65. So this demo, the thing that was cool about this demo is I think it was the first time I saw dynamic high res, which is 4096 color ham mode in high resolution. That was, I think, the big selling point of the New Tech Demo 3, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, that's Max's best friend, his wife, exactly. Oh, Iraq, that's an entirely original game? Sweet. Iraq, can you do me a favor? I'll go back and I'll check the chat, but maybe can you email me that link? Or if it's on EAB, I'll put my email in the chat now. So, is it playable? Is the demo playable right now? Yeah, dynamic high res. Here we go. 4096 colors in high resolution. Get close, baby. Oh, it looks like the emulator is having a hard time with it. Big failure. Emulator could not handle the dynamic high res. Oh well. That's why it shows that nothing beats the real Amiga, right? Yes, Amington. Dream of Rowan drops this year too. I can't wait for Dream of Rowan. I was a Kickstarter backer. I'm psyched for it. And I'm also psyched for the Wayne Ashworth Deluxe edition of The Last Starfighter. Yeah, 2017 is going to be a good year for Amiga. I think those guys who did that space game, the Polish guys, what's the name of it? I forgot the name of it. It came out last year. Reshoot is has a sequel coming out too. You love it? Yeah, Wayne probably. Oh, Iraq, you guys had a playable demo, but you're working on a new and much improved demo. That's awesome. When is The Last Starfighter coming out? Wayne Ashworth. Wayne, you gotta get your butt in gear, man. I want the deluxe Wayne Ashworth edition. Yeah, Sanad, you're right. Reshoot R. Reshoot is great. I hear Reshoot R is going to be like even a lot better. Iraq says Bridge Strike will be this year too. Oh, that's right, because Bridge Strike, I keep forgetting. Bridge Strike was just a demo. A really good demo, though. Bridge Strike was awesome. That's so funny. He likes her. Johnny, you are too busy. I don't know how you have time to do all that stuff. You're a legend. Make a game and have a freaking Amiga TV network. Oh, sweet. Bridge Strike will have stage bosses. Awesome. And Wayne, you did the sprites the best you could for The Last Starfighter. Night sprites for up and down motions. Cool. I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. I love your artwork, Wayne. It's so beautiful. There's lots of talented artists, man. You and Roar, and oh my God, you guys do amazing work. Hey, if you guys want, Roar, if you're still watching, and Wayne, if you want, send me a couple of your images, like in Deluxe Paint, and I'll put them up at the show. Because I'm gonna have my 1200 running productivity stuff. Hey, that's a good thing. Like, what do you guys think? I'm going to obviously this 500 is gonna be playing games, but what do you guys think I should do with the 1200? I think I'm gonna have like D-Paint up, some AGA painting. So people love to come and like mess around with D-Paint and paint in AGA. So maybe if you guys want to give me some of your pictures, I can throw them up if you want. No pressure. And if you have any other ideas of like what should I show people on the 1200, nothing like too crazy that like just Amiga guys will appreciate. Something that like the average person who walks by would appreciate. In general, like the education level, like the computer education level that people will come is pretty high. Definitely more than, you know, it's pretty high, but not everyone is like a hardcore Amiga person. So I don't know, just throw some ideas out there. Oh, cool, Wayne. I would love to. Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. And you know, that'd be really cool too, because I see your images on Facebook, but I want to like load them up on a real Amiga, on my CRT. Oh yeah, the kids will love this. The kids are totally gonna love the 500 in the games. That's a piece of cake. I'm just wondering what to do on the 1200. Something that will show off AGA, I think, a little bit. So I'll do some Deluxe Paint 5. I could bring my DC TV back, but you know I did that last year, and that was a lot of work. That was a good. I don't want to do like the same thing as last year. You know, I want to do something a little bit different. Final Rider. I've got Final Rider loaded up on the 1200, Brother Bill. That's a good idea. I can throw up some Final Rider. Although being that the 1200 was an AGA machine, it might be cool to have some AGA stuff up there. All right, cool. Hey, this is neat. The new tech demo loops. That's good to know. All right, guys. So I think, let's see, it's almost 4 o'clock, closing in on 4. So what should we do next? My idea, I wanted to actually get into a little bit of video editing. I want to show you guys the video loop I'm going to play. I don't know how many of these old commercials I can actually like play. I don't know if I'm technically allowed to play them on the stream. They're old Commodore commercials, but you know what? We'll figure it out. You know, we'll give it a go. And if the stream just cuts off, it means that I've been raided and I'm on my way to the clink. So send bail money. All right, let's. I'm gonna do a little switch over here, guys. I'm gonna shut down the Pi. We're gonna put this Pi in the case later too. I don't know if I'll do that on stream or off stream. We'll see. Lurkers. Oh, Lurker, you saw that? Awesome, dude. Yeah, the camera setup I had for converting last year. For you guys who don't know, last year I had a cool setup. I was basically demonstrating Amiga ham mode. So I had my DSLR. I took someone's picture. I grabbed it with DCTV, converted it to ham mode, and then emailed it to them. So that was super fun, but it was very time-intensive exhibit. And I was working like a dog. And being that this year is more of like a complete retrospective instead of focused just on like graphics, I think that would be a little bit too overwhelming. Yeah, I'll throw up Final Rider at some point for sure, because the business side is important to touch on too. But I think some AGA whiz bang. I think Deluxe Paint could be cool. And if you guys have any other ideas, man, I'm open. Final Rider's a good one though. All right, I'm gonna shut down the Pi, and we're gonna move over to PC mode. I'm gonna do a little editing over here. It's so weird, like that the Pi doesn't have a switch. I need to hook this up to a switch. Like you just pull the power out. Bye, Kiki. So I hope you guys like RetroPie and AmiBerry. I'm loving it. If you guys are just joining the stream, you might not have seen it, but check this out. Actually, this will be fun. This will be a fun little comparison here. I got this really cool 3D printed case. Oh man, it's getting bright out. It's getting bright out. I probably got to dial down my exposure a little bit here. Let me, hopefully I won't drop any frames here. Let's see. That's a little bit better on the Amiga. And then let's go to me. right, so here it's still bright, but I'm not gonna fix that because then it's gonna mess up my green screen. Here's this rad 3D printed Raspberry Pi case. A gentleman I met on Facebook prints it. He's based in the UK, and it was really inexpensive. It was like $21, and it showed up at my door. It's a really cool case. The Pi just goes right in here like this, and I was gonna install it later in the stream if I have time. We'll see. The top comes off. He's got lots of ventilation. He's got all the ports are easily accessible. His name is Stephen Eddy. And if you're interested, you can hit me up, and I'll send you the link. It's on Etsy. You can purchase this on Etsy. It's an awesome case. Like, I'm not gonna put it totally in right now because I don't want to like snap it in yet because I want to record it. I'm gonna do a little YouTube video about it, so I'm gonna record it on YouTube. But yeah, you can see how nice it looks in there. But of course, my my circuit board there, the Pi is green, same color as my green screen, so it's like invisible Pi. Wayne, you would love a RetroPie and AmiBerry. Yeah, I'm glad you liked that. I'm glad you liked that little demo. That was fun. And it's so cool because the Pi is so inexpensive. I got the whole kit with like the power supply, SD card, and everything for like $60, I think. And then this case is really cool. The case was about 20 bucks. Max's wife wants him to clean the garage, yeah. Mugothek, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping in the stream. Today's a little bit different. We're not just playing games the whole time. I'm getting ready for our exhibit at Vintage Computer Festival East this weekend. Myself and my friends are doing a Commodore retrospective. Commodore, everything from like their typewriters and their adding machines all the way through Amiga OS 4.1. And Vintage Computer Festival is going to be great. There's Apple exhibits, Battle Chess exhibits. You know what? Let's take a look. Let's just take a quick peek at Vintage Computer Festival's website. Guys, I'm going to disassemble Amiga 500. Thank you for a great day. I'm going to start packing you up and getting you ready for the trip to Jersey. This guy is going to rule the show. He's going to own the show. He's going to, when people come and they see the 500 up there and the 500 games, it's just going to overshadow everything else at the show. I guarantee you. The 500 is always a showstopper. It's so classic. The kids are going to love it too. Marble Madness is a good one. I'm going to, maybe some, let's say someone suggested Bubble Bobble is a great one. Zool. I'll put some Zool on there as well. Zool is good for the kids. Gianna Sisters, I'm sure the kids will like that. All right, thank you, Amiga 500. I'm running out of space over here. I'm going to put you under Sanad's Frisbee. Going under Frisbee. All right, there we go. I am going to bring in the PC. If I don't destroy my mouse first. Okay, we're good there. Let's get the mouse. Amiga mouse, you can rest for now. See you on Friday. You'll be working hard, so get some good rest. Get the PC mouse out. I'm going through a new switcher, so this will be interesting to see if it works. This way I don't have to keep... I have to do a lot of repatching of cables for my streams, especially when I use like Amigas, Raspberry Pis, PCs, and probably my video camera later, all in the same stream. So I try to use this switch box here, so I don't have to patch as many cables. All right, let's get this PC heated up. Let's get the PC heated up. Switch it over, and on comes the power. Let's see if we have a picture. Uh-oh, Windows 10 upgrade starts in June. Gonna need meds. Ha ha ha. Steadyman2, what's up? There's Steve and Eddie. Steven is the gentleman who makes this case. And so, Steve, I haven't put the pie in it yet. You didn't miss it. Here, you know what? I'm going to mess up my, my green screen a little bit here so we can show Steven's case. Let's see, C920. Yeah, let's dial this down. Let's see if I can get it darker. Sorry, Steve. It's really bright here. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to get a much better shot of your case later with my good camera. But here's the awesome Raspberry Pi Amiga 500 case. It's really well made. It's a cute case, and it's very functional. Like I said, it's got really great ventilation. You can get to all the ports, and it only costs like $21. It's awesome. It's like the best deal out there. It's available on Etsy. Steve, if you want to put the link to your Etsy in the chat, go for it. I think when people see this case at Vintage Computer Festival East, I think you're gonna start making some sales. And like I said, I'm gonna make a little video about it as well. Because there's some cool things happening in 3D printing right now. Your case is obviously one of them. And then the other thing that's cool is I just picked this up today. This is a frame for a Gotek. So I can take the Gotek out of its case, put it into this 3D printed frame, and put it where the floppy drive normally goes in the 500. So I want to make a little YouTube video on my YouTube channel about both of these guys. And we're going to get some good shots. We're going to get some good shots of this later. Not too far in the future because I have a lot of... the stream is getting late. All right, I think we're back in business here. I think we're back in business. Let's close that. Yeah, the Pi case is awesome. Steve, it's amazing. I love it. Steven, it's really cool. Oh, yeah, the exposure on me is dark. That's because I turned it down because the way the light hits the Amiga 500 Pi case, that was overexposed. So I want to close it down a little bit so you can see the case. And if I was dark, yeah, who cares? But I should be back to normal now. I can warm myself up a little bit too. I'm looking a little pale. I'll warm myself up a little bit. It was made a little too much tequila last night. There you go. Cool. There's the Etsy link if you guys want to buy the case. It's worth it, man. I love that case. I can't wait to put the Pi in it. That's a really good point, Brother Bill. I should put some of these links on the Guru Meditation page. I have a website, thegurumeditation.org, and it's really just kind of like a place for all my YouTube videos. And yo, Steadyman2, thanks for the follow. Thanks, Steven. Thank you. That's a good point. I should put some links on the gurumeditation.org for sure. Okay, let's log in here. I'll be right back. While I type in the password. Back. Amyton, oh, you're going to dinner. Dude, Amyton, thanks for popping in. It's always a pleasure, my friend. You rock, Amyton. For those of you guys in the chat who don't know, go check out youtube.com/AmytonTV. Johnny does an Amiga stream every Saturday night, and he does some like bonus streams during the week. He's an Amiga streaming machine. All right, here we are over on the PC. I am going to grab... So here's what I was thinking of doing, guys. I was going to... So here's the idea, right? I have this video loop I'm going to play on the Raspberry Pi of all these old vintage Commodore commercials and videos, mostly commercials. And one of the guys in my club was like, hey, you should show some clips from 8-bit generation. 8-bit generation is a really great documentary about the 8-bit Commodores. I think it was the last interview ever done with Jack Tramiel before he passed away. And our friend Bill Hurd is a narrator, also Commodore 128 designer and engineer. So I'm just gonna show maybe a couple clips from it because it's got some really beautiful images of Bill and Jack Tramiel. And I'll be sure to put like a watermark on it that says growing the 8-bit generation and a link to where you can buy it. You know what, guys? You're not seeing my PC at full screen right now because I have to change the aspect ratio for the Amiga. So let me just do this really quick. PC cam. All right. I'll do this live. You can see it from my live show. Headlander is still there. Another crazy game. Let's see. We're not playing Headlander right. Sorry about this, guys. I should have had this better prepared. I need to import the VCF logo. Image, media file. I have to just navigate over to VCF logo. There we go. And I'm going to shrink it down. Sorry about these little details here, guys. I just want to make it accurate. And we will close. Boom, 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 boom. And goodbye, Headlander. There's that guy, and now my PC cam. I said one more adjustment, guys, and we'll be all set here. I just want to give you guys a good quality stream, you know. I should have had this prepped, but I'm certainly not perfect. Let's see, open this up a little bit. Boom, there, the top. And guys, thanks for telling me like when something went dark or something, because it's hard for me to monitor the stream. I love you too, Amington. You rock, dude. Headlander rules, right? Right, Sanad? It's great. All right, guys. So you know what we're gonna do? I don't know how much video editing you want to watch me do. We'll take a look at some of the spots, but let's do this real quick. Let's just, while I got a web browser here, let's go onto the Vintage Computer Festival site, and we can see what was really happening at this festival instead of me just babbling about it. Do it quick. It's so. All right, here we go. You guys can see it. Okay, cool. We're set here. Yo, Amix312, welcome back. I'm just popping on to the Vintage Computer Festival website so you guys can see what it's all about. Hackaday is a sponsor. That is a picture of the building that's in at the Info Age Science Center. Let's take a look at the schedule because I know this is what you guys were asking about. All right, cool. So on Friday we have Surface Mount Technology with Bill Hurd. I'm shooting that, so that I'm going to post that on my website, on the Guru Meditation website, and I'll give it to the Vintage Computer Federation boys too to put on their YouTube. Then we have 3D printing through 8-bit computers. That'll be cool. CRT repair, TRS-80, Apple II. We have Viva Amigas. Zach is going to screen Viva Amiga. It's going to be awesome. VCF Tales is where Evan, who was in the chat before, he's going to just talk about Vintage Computer Federation, which is the club that he runs and organizes the show, and history and maybe some future plans. And there's going to be a Raspberry Pi emulation demo. So cool. So kind of like what we were doing before. Oh, Roar, you got to go, dude. All right. Roar, take care. Always a pleasure, my man. Always a pleasure. Sin Lao, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. And then we have Glitchworks replicas in the hackerspace. This hackerspace is like open all weekend. You can just go in there and hack stuff. Then we have the keynote, and it's Inside the Enigma, the history, technology, and deciphering of an early laptop computer, and the real story of the imitation game. That's going to be a really cool keynote. More Enigma stuff. Corey's doing a thing on computer cosmetics, which is very cool. I'm sure he's going to do some like RetroBrite stuff and other ways to restore your computer. PDP 8 operation, awesome. My friend Jeremy from retrogamer.ca is going to do a presentation about hooking up your computers with RGB and SCART. I'm going to record that one for him. So that's Friday, man. There's lots of cool talks. On Saturday, the keynote is the origins and further evolution of C++. And on Sunday, we have 1977, the year of the appliance computer. So there's, and we have learn to solder class as well. I should take that because I know nothing about soldering. Yeah, it's going to be lots of cool talks. Let's see what exhibits we have. So the exhibits, so basically the classes are like on Friday because a lot of the guys, who want to take the classes and are giving the classes are also exhibitors. So Friday is like class day, and then Saturday and Sunday is exhibit day. Yeah, dude, the PDP-8 is going to be awesome. Yeah, some of those names are legendary. I should have read their names. Evan gets like top-notch guys. Stuart Chaffee was there last year from Computer Chronicles. He gets some like really, really top-notch guys to come to this festival. All right, so exhibit-wise, we have the Apple Dapple dudes. Our man Mouse was in chat before. Yes, he is the inventor of C++. The inventor of C++ is giving the talk. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. So we have an Apple retrospective. I believe they're gonna have an Apple One. I'm not 100% sure about that, but there was an Apple One there last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if they have their Apple One again, which is amazing. I mean, as much as I love the Commodore 65, the Apple One is even more valuable. The Commodorians, that's us. We're gonna have our Commodore retrospective. The Transistors, okay, cool. They have a TRS-80 team, so that's gonna be a cool exhibit. So there's gonna be three like retrospective exhibits. We got Apple, Commodore, and TRS-80. I guess it's TRS-80. That's my guess. The Transistors. And then we have Inside the Enigma. Cool. So the Enigma. So this exhibit will include working Enigma machine, which is amazing. If you never saw the movie The Imitation Game, you should definitely check it out. It's an amazing film. There's the Battle Chess tournament I was talking to you about. My buddy Pete Fletcher is going to have all these computers connected with null modem cables. Amiga versus Atari ST versus Apple II GS versus Apple II, Macintosh, MS-DOS, and Windows. It's going to be an epic tournament. Cold War computing, relics of Sage. Oh wow, the largest computer ever built. Awesome. Mugothek, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you. I stream mostly Commodore Amiga stuff. I'm going to stream remakes as well. Everything's got like a retro feel on my stream, even though Amiga's my main focus. You like my workbench background on the Windows machine? Yeah. I had to give it some sort of spice, right? Yeah. Oh man, this is like this. I mean, this is Steady Man. This is presented from a computer club. It's a little confusing because VCF is Vintage Computer Festival, but it's also Vintage Computer Federation, and they're the organization. They're a club that puts on the show, and then they have meetings throughout the year. They manage the museum that's on site at the InfoAge Science Center, and they have these amazing like repair workshops, and they have a big holiday party. So it's a very, very cool club. European home computers. This one's gonna be cool. My friend Jeremy and Thierry, these guys are from France, and they're gonna have a really cool exhibit of French and UK. Oh, and Italy, computers from Italy and possibly even the USSR. Sweet. They had an amazing exhibit last year about French computers. They had this thing called the Alice. It was beautiful. Pre-raster graphics, Commodore 64 active assembly programming. Wow. Vintage toys and noise. I love that one. Oh, Michael Hill. He's amazing. This guy, Mike, he, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, he had a pet ski project where he had a Google Cardboard with an iPhone in it, and you could look through it, and it was basically connected to a Commodore PET computer. So what you looked at was translated into ASCII, and you saw it in like 3D. It's hard to explain. But you put on this Google Cardboard, and there was an iPhone inside there, and you could see three-dimensional ASCII that was being produced by a Commodore PET. Like whoever knew you could connect an iPhone to a Commodore PET. It was incredible. He's always got something super cool. Going forth into the past. Okay, great. Fourth programming language. The Heathkit H8 and H89. Oh, that's very cool. The old, I get build it yourself home computers. SCE LBI 8B reproduction. Oh, wow. That sounds cool. I'm not familiar with that at all. The 8008 based hobby computers released in 1975. That was, that's the year I was born, so that was way before my time. That'll be fun. Kermit in the Brain. Oh, Doug Crawford. Doug is the man. Doug is a super cool guy. It shows the super brain and its historical role in file transfer technology. Wow. I'm not sure what that's all about, but Doug is an awesome dude, and he always has a great exhibit, so I'm sure that's going to be awesome. Mechanical computing. Wow. He's going to bring a selection of devices that add, subtract, and multiply and divide using gears, motors, and sliders. That's awesome. Sin Lao, did your buddy with the C65 really kick out his wife? Well, she doesn't live in that house anymore. I think she got fed up with all of his Amigas. No, he didn't kick her out. Everything's fine. Anthony is a funny guy. He's got a good sense of humor. That's why it's always better to do streams with him. He's the funny guy. Yeah, so he was joking. Everything's fine. Steady Man. Oh, the clubs don't exist anymore in the UK. The closest are major shows like Play Expo, but they are commercialized. Yeah, Play Expo looks really cool. Some of my friends went there, but you should check out, if you don't know the podcast, the Retro Hour. Steady Man, you've probably heard of it, but the two awesome guys, Dan Wood and Ravi Abbott, are the hosts of it. Our friend Paul does the 3D graphics for them as well. They mention a lot of cool shows that are happening in the UK. So I know Play Expo is the big one, but I think there's other ones as well. I think there are, but when there is some kind of cool event, they mention it. So definitely check out Retro Hour podcast. Yeah. So yeah. Did Brother Bill? So did Marianne see that part? No, yeah, Sin Lao, everything is good. Everything's fine with Anthony and his relationships. Atari says its first words. This exhibit features a sample of the speech synthesizer products available for the Atari 8-bit home computers. Cool. The Vintage Mac Museum, sweet, some old Macs. Southwest Technical Products, I don't even know what that is. Oh. It's all about audio test equipment kits. That's very cool. The Microvax and PDP-11, sweet. The PDP-11 is a sweet machine. Microsoft Xenix on the Apple Lisa. An Atari Secure Digital Trifecta. 3 Atari 800 XL computers driven by modern electronics and fueled from 2 GB storage. Oh, wow, that's cool. I had an Atari 800. I still have my Atari 800, and I have a few XL, so that one's going to be super interesting to see. The 800 was my first computer. Ready Player Vintage. The exhibit will showcase the games and other material from the popular book and upcoming movie Ready Player One. Awesome. I'm psyched for Ready Player One. Steven Spielberg is making it, so it's going to be great. Wow, there's a lot of exhibits. Hot Cocoa. The Tandy Coco computer. Digging through the trash. That's probably a TRS-80 exhibit. Yep. Chiptune modular synthesizer Gigbox. Yep, that's our friend Inverse Phase. He'll be showing off his in-progress chiptune Gigbox. Yeah, Inverse Phase is an amazing musician. If you just Google Inverse Phase, he'll pop up. I met him at MagFest at the Viva Amiga World Premiere. Super cool guy and super talented chiptune musician. So definitely Google Inverse Phase. He's right there. Oh, Jarlath, Amiga Ireland has a podcast now too. Right, I gotta listen to Amiga Ireland podcast. Awesome, Jarlath. Thank you for that. I love podcasts. I love just putting on my headphones because I travel a lot on the airplane, on the train, in my car. Podcasts rock. So Jarlath, yes. Check out Amiga Users Ireland podcast. Those guys are super cool as well. P. Cotter, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. It's always a pleasure to have you. Yeah, Amix, there's a lot of Amiga activity right now. Yeah, Brother Bill. Of course, Marianne knows it's a joke. I know that. Anthony's a funny guy. Yeah, I believe it. I'm sure she wants you to take some of his collection. Yeah, Peacotter, don't get in trouble with the missus. I'm actually going to wrap the stream up soon anyway. I was going to do some video editing here, guys, but I might skip that. Let me grab my USB stick real quick, and we'll take a quick peek at some of the commercials I'm going to put on the loop. I'll be right back. I got to find the USB stick. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? I think it's here in this pie box. I got another pie over here. I don't need the headphones right now. I'm hoping that this is where I left it. Wives and Amigas, no comment, exactly. All right, let's see if this is the right USB stick with the videos on it. You need to format the disk and drive H. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's interesting. All right. Well, let's see what I have in my games and media. Do I have... all I have is this. Darn it. I would copy... You know what? Let me see. Let's see. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Where the heck is my USB stick? It's over there. All right. I can eject it. I'm going to copy some of these videos over. I want to show them to you guys. I guess it doesn't like the... It's weird. I don't know why it wouldn't like that. Let's see. Let's see. Do I have enough USB ports here? Plug this bad boy in. I'm just going to copy some of these videos over so I could show you guys. And I'll wrap up the stream. Okay, good. That's in. Brother Bill, your dream acquisition is an Amiga 1200. It's the best. It's my favorite. Bill's Thumb. Where is it? RetroPie. Tech Docs. Let's see. I think I have my video loop here. Where is it? Where is it? I hope the stream is still working because when I start using other software, the stream could come to a screeching halt. Banking. Let's see. Sorry about this, guys. I wasn't expecting that to go wrong. Viva videos. Nope. Where the heck did I put that? Oh well. If this VCF portraits 10. Sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna look for like 2 more minutes, and if I can't find the videos, I'll go to the plan B. Amiga. I know this is like crappy streaming, but I just want to see if I can find some of these videos. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know why I don't know why it couldn't read the format of that Raspberry Pi. That's very interesting. What I could always do is just play them off the Pi. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Videos? That makes no sense. Just give me one more second here, guys, and I'll just play them off the Pi. What? Now this is disturbing. Like, where did I put those videos? Post pictures. Alright, I'm going to do a quick search, and if I don't find it, oh, there we go, Amiga videos. VCF video loop. Perfecto. That's just what I wanted. Alright, cool. I'm copying this over. We'll watch some videos. Watch some videos, and then I'll call it a stream. So thanks to everyone for hanging out today. It is always a pleasure. Getting ready for VCF East. Coming up this weekend, March 31st through April 2nd. We're going to have the Commodore Amiga exhibit, as you guys just saw. There's going to be lots of other cool stuff happening too. I'm just waiting for this drive to eject. There we go. Come back to the chat. There we are. Oh, good. It looks like we're still alive. Yeah, the 1200 is awesome. I love, all right, the Wayne's World reference. Oh yeah, Amicast is amazing. Good call, Jarlith. Amicast is, of course, my friend Christoph's podcast from Poland. That's a great one. I should have mentioned that. I forgot. Thank you. Yeah, right. Bill, I think it's gonna work. I think it's just the Pi works. It just for some reason the PC doesn't like the format of that stick. It's probably an older FAT. Jarlith, awesome dude. Thanks for stopping by. Wayne, you're out of here too. Awesome. So Wayne, thanks so much, dude. I don't know if you're leaving or not. If you are, it's always a pleasure to have you. Jarlith, I'm not ending the stream yet. I'm gonna end this soon, but not yet. So if you guys gotta go, that's cool. But I'm not stopping yet. I'm not stopping yet. Let's see. But I'm glad you guys are having fun. Oh, Lurker, feel free to stream the video edits. You're trying to learn Premiere Pro now, so it's always like having a backstage pass on how other. Oh yeah, all right, we'll fire Premiere, no problem. I'm not going anywhere yet, guys. Not yet. Soon, but not yet. Now, I hope we're gonna have sound. So check it out. Here is, let's see, VCF video loop. Here's all the stuff I'm gonna have. Oh man, this freaking stuff. I hate these Mac files. Lots of different commercials. So my friend suggested that they really like the movie Growing the 8-Bit Generation. So I'm gonna pull a couple clips from it with Premiere. And being that we're going to pull from that movie, maybe we'll pull some Viva Amiga stuff as well. And I'm going to put a link to where you can purchase the films on the loop. They both have great images. Growing 8-Bit Generation's got the last interview with Jack Tramiel. It's got Bill Hurd in it, lots of cool stuff. Obviously, Viva Amiga's got like RJ Michael and Dave Haney and stuff. So it'll be cool to have some of those faces up there. I'm not even going to like play the sound. The sound will be there, but it's going to be so loud in the room that it's not really about the sound. It's just about seeing the people. So I'll pull a couple clips from there. I'll ask Zach if it's cool. I'm sure he won't mind. But let's take a look at one of these. Sorry about the false alarm there, guys. I'm not ending just yet. Soon, but not yet. Now I've never played video from my PC on the stream before, so I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's give it a go though. So let's check out this Amiga commercial.
I am the Commodore Amiga 500 home computer. Dazzling animation at your command. I am the Commodore
How do I go back to
Amiga 500, a multitasking.
I'm not used to playing video through the sky. All right, so play, play pause. Full screen was Alt Enter. Okay.
I am the Commodore Amiga 500 home computer. Dazzling animation at your command. I am the Commodore Amiga 500, a multitasking home office in your hand. I am the Commodore Amiga 500, total home video you control, and arcade quality games in stereo.
This is the video that sold me on the 500.
Can be everything I am.
Many other models available. See your full-service authorized dealer, Modern Business Machines.
I don't know. I hope I'm not breaking any violations by playing, violating any terms of service by playing these old commercials on the stream. But I want to show you guys. Screw it. Like, we're just going for it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no harm happening here. At least I don't think so. I'm not going to play anything that's owned by Clianto, because they own the rights to, like the Amiga launch video at Lincoln Center. Like, Clianto owns those rights, so you cannot play that live. But these old commercials, I think, are totally kosher. Yeah, you only live once, right, Sin Lao? Let's see. I gotta brighten myself up a little bit here. The sun is setting here in New York, guys. It's getting darker. I'm psyched about having sound though. That was fun. I'm glad, because I never streamed anything from my PC before, so it's good to know that it works. All right, let's play another one. We need some Shatner, right? Where is it? The Commodore. I think I have it somewhere here. Oh, this is only the Amiga stuff. Damn, I've got. Okay, so on that USB stick that I have, it's got a commercial for the Commodore 64 with William Shatner. It is available on YouTube, but I'm not going to go to YouTube and play videos off of YouTube. I think that definitely violates the terms of service. Let's see the. Let's see, Italian. Let's try the raining commercial. Sweet. Oh, nice. You got some long days now in Norway. Nice, dude. Wayne, you having a good time over there? I am. Let's see what we got here. Oh, only Amiga. I don't know. Does anyone own the rights to Only Amiga Makes It Possible? I don't know if I can play that. If the stream suddenly goes black, like, you know, it's
And now the best new rock performer of the year is
Stevie Palmer.
Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, you didn't get over here. Isn't that your next door neighbor?
What a surprise. I'd like to thank my agent, my arranger, and Sheena, the girl next door.
The Amiga computer. Professional video production at amateur prices.
Stevie, you rodent.
Amiga from Commodore. The computer for the creative mind.
Oh, man. That was great. So that commercial gave me an idea. Not an idea, but one of the things I want to do at an upcoming VCF is have my video camera set up and do stuff with the Genlock. So I was thinking about doing that this year, but again, it's going to be too much maintenance, you know, too much maintenance. Let's see what else can I play here. I'm not going to play too much stuff. Let's do an Italian commercial. That sounds cool.
No, sei una frana! Ma usa di più colori. Usa il rosso, anzi no, il blu. Più blu. No, non così, più chiaro, più scuro. Ma perché?
Ma perché non te lo compri, eh?
Ti piacerebbe Amiga 600? Perché non te la compri, eh?
Vabbè, no, guarda, anche in blu si può.
Ma no, sei una frana!
I don't know what that was all about, but it sounded good. It makes me want to buy a 500. What else we got here? Oh, the Amiga 2000 computer commercial. I don't remember the 2000 spot.
The progress of humankind is written in the history of its tools. Nowhere is this more evident than in the field of the graphic arts. From the crude daubing implements that were used to create the earliest known paintings some 15,000 years ago, to the simple bronze chisels that carved the hieroglyphs on the walls of the tombs of the Egyptian kings, to the precision brushwork of the medieval illuminated manuscripts, to the advent of Gutenberg's movable type printing press, all the way to today's high-speed digital color printing presses. Each time a graphic artist gets a hold of a new and important tool, the result is equally new and important.
Nice. That's a good spot. Yeah, Brother Bill, that's a good point. Don't worry, we're definitely going to do a stream, a show about that's on the agenda.
We're going to show you ways you can use this affordable new tool to expand the art of the possible in your studio or business. As a way to illustrate in 4,096 colors, design logos and packages, to desktop publish in black and white.
This is
and
actually like
color,
a well-made video.
As a way to make winning presentations in virtually any medium.
I like the look on that woman's
now,
face.
Look at what the Amiga 2000 can do for you.
I think this might be a little longer. Yeah, this video is long. Well, that's cool. Well, this to give you guys like a taste of what the exhibit's going to be like, I'm going to have these videos playing on a loop, so people can check them out. And I have older ones too for the 64 and VIC-20 with William Shatner in it, but I don't have them on here, unfortunately. You rock, Brother Bill. Let's see what else we got here. Commodore Amiga commercial, 1986.
Aren't you astronauts?
Yes, ma'am. We like to compare notes with Stevie on the new space station.
Hi! Hey, we're the Pointer Sisters. We need Stevie's help with our new album.
The Amiga computer. What can it do? Well, what do you want it to do?
I need some more help.
Mr. O'Neill! Upstairs first door on the left.
Amiga from Commodore, the computer for the creative mind.
That's a classic one. So, yeah, Sin Lao, you never had a 1200 back in the day, but you have one now. Me too. I always wanted the 1200, but I never had it. And now the 1200 is my main Amiga. I use it all the time, like almost every day. Yeah, Wayne, these are amazing, right? I'm so glad you're having a good time. They're all on YouTube. They're all on YouTube. Again, I have no idea who owns the rights. I don't think anyone owns the rights to them anymore, but they're all on YouTube. That's where I got them from. Ham is love. Love is ham, yes. If you've got an Amiga, you do have friends. These commercials are hilarious. Let's check out this one. Oh, this is the first one, the glowing Amiga. The one RJ Michael makes fun of all the time.
Experience the mind unbounded. Amiga, the first personal computer that gives you a creative edge.
I'm gonna watch that one again. I'll raise the volume for you guys. I think it's low.
Experience the mind unbounded. Amiga, the first personal computer that gives you a creative edge.
Yeah, so that's the commercial that RJ Michael just goes off on in Viva Amiga. Hat Trick 11, thanks for the follow, dude. That is awesome. Welcome to the stream. I stream primarily Amiga stuff, but retro games in general, but mostly Amiga stuff. Also, like newer remakes and anything that has kind of like a retro theme. Or I also stream like interesting new PC releases that have like an interesting retro theme. So mainly Amiga, but lots of retro stuff. And thanks so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate that. Today, I'm getting ready for Vintage Computer Festival East coming up this weekend. March 31st through April 2nd at the InfoAge Science Center in Wall Township, New Jersey. It's going to be an amazing festival. My friends and I have a Commodore Amiga exhibit. It's got everything from the adding machines and the typewriters all the way through Amiga OS 4.1. Our other friends are going to have Apple exhibits, TRS-80 exhibits, battle chess tournaments. It's going to be an awesome festival, man. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Patrick, you're a C64 user. Awesome, man. Well, welcome. We're gonna have the C64 is gonna be well represented at our show, at our exhibit. We'll have a 64, 64C. But the big thing is we'll have a Commodore 65 as well. I don't know if you saw my video, our video, the Guru Meditation video on YouTube. But my buddy Anthony goes digging deep in his basement, also known as Das Bunker, and he pulls out his Commodore 65. It's going to be an awesome exhibit. So I'm going to do a video about our booth too, and I'll put it up on Guru Meditation YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/thegurumeditation. So if you don't live near New Jersey and you can't make it to the festival to see our exhibit, I'll be posting the video. And I'm also going to make, I think I'm going to make some smaller videos just about our friends' exhibits as well. So I want to like show Jeremy and Thierry's exhibit about the European computers. I want to show my friend Pete's battle chess tournament. So I think I'm going to do a couple small videos like just about those as well. Kim Justice and Nostalgia Nerd didn't like that commercial. RJ Michael hates that commercial. He was watch Viva Amiga and you'll see RJ just go off on that commercial. Steady Man, you love Deluxe Paint. You make games now for iOS and Android and use D-Paint under emulation for some of the graphics. No way, dude. Please send me your info. Please send me info about your games. That I'll play those games on stream in a heartbeat. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I had no idea. That's awesome, Steady Man. Yeah, it'd be cool if D-Paint was open source, right? That would be very cool. All right, we'll watch one more of these. Well, actually, you know what? I gotta run soon. It's 4:45. I gotta wrap this up by 5. My wife is actually doing her cooking stream around 6, so I have to like take all the webcams and the lights and move them down to my kitchen and get her ready and all set up. She's doing a stream tonight about she's gonna cook some good stuff for me. So I'll tell you what. Let me just stick to the plan here, Steve, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna get to the install of your board of the Pi in your case because I'm just running out of time. But I'm gonna shoot the video of it. Maybe we'll do it really quick. Let me just boot this up. Let's see how long this takes. Fire up some Premiere. Now I usually use Premiere on the Mac, but I'm making a transition to PC because the Mac is just not strong enough anymore. They haven't updated the Mac in like forever. And I just got this new PC that just totally kicks butt. So I'm kind of transitioning over to my Adobe Creative Cloud on the PC just because the machine's so much more powerful than the Mac that I have. Let's see. All right, so what I want to do here is I just want to grab a couple of clips from growing the 8-bit generation. I think I missed it. I'm all crazy here. My muscle memory isn't there. 8-bit generation. So let's find a couple of clips. Oh, hey guys, the cooking stream, yeah. More packing, less streaming, right? The cooking. So okay, so cool. So my wife she has a blog called Alenko's Kitchen. I'll pop it up for you. Where did I go here? If we go to alenkoskitchen.com. Sorry for the detour here. I just heard her come through, and I'm sure she'll appreciate the plug. Hi, babe. Lots of people are interested in your stream. It's going to be a quick stream tonight. Yeah. So here's her blog, onlingoskitchen.com. She does, she's a vegan, so she does vegan cooking. And she streams on Facebook. So if you go to facebook.com/Olenko'sKitchen, that's where she streams. You don't have to be on Facebook to see the stream. They'll probably pester you to join. But look here, Anthony did a stream with us. This was a good one. So she does her stream in the kitchen. Oh, you know what? My friend's got all this. Am I able to play the video? The video is available. It's all these ad blockers and stuff are blocking this. Freaking stuff. There we go. There's her stream.
Yes, it feels easy.
And there's,
so
there's
go
me and
watch
Anthony.
it.
I love like sticking my finger in the squishy plastic. Oh, Eagle, what's up, dude? Eagle, no problem, dude.
So hold on, I want to wash this. Measuring.
The problem is they can't see me when I'm washing.
No, they don't. Nobody needs to see how you're washing. Everybody knows how you're washing. Come
Jarlath, you're vegetarians too?
Go wash the mushrooms, please, because we have a lot of things to accomplish.
She does really, really beautiful stuff. She's an artist as well. She was born and raised in Poland. And so she tries to create, she does create food art. She made her first cookbook last year. Her first cookbook was all about raw vegan cooking. She's not all raw, but the cookbook was about raw. This is a picture of her book. It's available on Amazon. Yeah, Brother Bill, Anthony's never going to go vegan. But I'll tell you, he likes Alexander's cooking a lot. AmigaBill, all right? Oh, Sanad, all right, take care, dude. It's always a pleasure having you. You're the best, man. You're so much fun. Thanks so much for stopping by the stream as always. I'm gonna wrap things up soon here too. But this is her book.
Hi, my name is Alexandra, and I would like to introduce you to my new cookbook, Raw Food Art. My cookbook will show you how to make delicious and nutritious food inspired by art and nature. In Raw Food Art, you are going to find over 80 raw plant-based recipes. I will teach you how to make simple pastas, salads, desserts like cakes, macaroons, ice cream, and many smoothies and juices. Escape into the beautiful world of nature's magic, beauty, shapes, and colors. If you love simple, fresh, delicious homegrown food that is colorful and creative, you will love the recipes in this book. I truly believe that every meal starts from great ingredients. Therefore, eating organic, local, seasonal foods is crucial for our health. Our bodies have ability to heal and to thrive when we fuel it properly, meaning healthy food, water, rest, and inner peace. So find joy in cooking your own food, embrace your inner chef, and just have fun in your kitchen. Be connected with nature, with the seasons, and with life. Be grateful for the abundance of beautiful plants, fruits, and vegetables that Earth offers us. As you will see throughout this cookbook, my recipes are very colorful. I will teach you how to use all natural ingredients to make your food look like beautiful artwork. Escape into the beautiful world of nature's magic, beauty, shapes, and colors. Live, love, light, and fruits from Olenko's Kitchen. Raw food art, inspired by nature, made with love, and now available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble.
All right, so there you have it. Awesome. Olenko'sKitchen.com. That's my wife, and she streams on Facebook.com/Olenko'sKitchen. Wayne, thanks, dude. I shot the video, obviously. I made the video for her, and I did all the photography for the book as well. So all the photos in the book, I did. It was a team effort. All right, so let's just knock this out really quick. We'll get back to the retro. Hey, Harleen, what is up, Harleen? Thank you for the host. That is awesome. I'm just wrapping things up here, Harleen, but I appreciate the host very much, and it's always a pleasure to see you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. She does some really cool stuff. So here's growing the 8-bit generation. Obviously, not going to play the video. I'm not exactly sure where to buy the video. I have to Google it. I was a Kickstarter backer, so I got my copy through Kickstarter, and it is it's an awesome documentary narrated by Bill Hurd. These guys just did like top quality work. So I want to grab just a couple shots from this documentary to put in my loop, like literally just a couple shots. Yeah, it's Brother Bill. It does. Presentation's everything, right? Thanks for the kind words, guys. I appreciate it. Hatrick, I'm a professional cinematographer, so I make television commercials and documentaries. But I do photography professionally as well. It's just like pro photography is kind of more of like on the side. But my main job is cinematography, making TV commercials and documentaries. I can show you my website in a bit. But let's okay. We definitely want to get some Jack Tramiel. That's Jack. This is the last interview ever with Jack Tramiel. I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute this just because it's hard for me to talk over all the gibberish. So I'm gonna grab some Jack. Set my in and my out. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a new sequence based on these clip settings. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Drop this in. There's Jack. So I'm gonna make like literally like 30 seconds of cool stuff from growing the 8-bit generation. A-Mix, take care. You're gonna watch the cooking show. Awesome. Thanks so much for stopping by the stream, dude. It's always a pleasure, Michael, and thanks for all your support as always. Definitely check out Amitopia TV on YouTube. A-Mix312 is creating like an Amiga network of all different Amiga YouTubers and Amiga videos, so go check him out. He's awesome. Amitopia TV on YouTube. Hatrick, you're a photojournalist. Awesome, man. Oh man, I love photojournalism. I did some photojournalism myself. I shoot for Destinations magazine out of New Zealand. Oh yeah, well this is a cool shot. Again, I'm not just gonna like steal the stuff. I'm gonna make sure I put a super on it that says growing the 8-bit generation and a link as to like where to buy it. I really love this film. It's a great film. Really well shot. Really well made. Sin Lao, awesome dude. Have a great night. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for coming by and participating in the stream, Sin Lao. It's great having you. I'm just throwing some shots up like this to the pet. No, not the Atari. The Commodore tape drive, that's cool. The fade in and fade outs, I probably should keep them just because it's going to get pretty choppy without it. I'll go back and fix those other ones. You shoot for wire surfaces. You shoot for wire services with a lot of commercial photography to make ends meet. Oh, cool, dude! It's so cool. Like, it's like that commercial said, the Amiga is for the creative mind, and it definitely attracts a lot of artists and a lot of people in this chat, like Mr. Wayne Ashworth and Roar. They are amazing artists, and our friend Inverse Phase, who's going to have the exhibit about synthesizers. He's an amazing musician as well. All Amiga guys. I don't know about the shot. I might take that one out. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get ready soon. I'm just going to grab a couple shots here, guys, and I'm going to finish this off stream. because I do need to get ready for my wife's stream. These are really beautiful shots of the Commodore 64. Gorgeous. I'm going to grab these, put them in the loop. We're already at 11 seconds. Cool. Now, you know what? We got some machines. Let's get some guys. They got some amazing interviews in this film as well. Yeah, New York. There's some Jack. You can't have enough Jack. Jack attack. Oh, right on, Steady Man. I'll definitely check that out. I definitely want to see some of your games. I'll play them. Growing the 8-bit generation. Narrated by Bill Hurd. Awesome dude. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take this one instead because it tells you who it is. He's got the super. This film is great. You know what we're going to do, guys? In a minute, I'm going to go onto Google and find out where you can buy this film. Because like I said, I was a Kickstarter backer, so I'm not even sure where it's for sale. I think it's for sale in Fun Stock Retro, but I could be wrong. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Brother Bill. Thanks for the link, Brother Bill. I definitely recommend this film to everyone. Look, see, I'm an Amiga guy, and I love it. Of course, I still love the 64 as well. But I'm just interested in retro and good filmmaking. And this is some really good filmmaking. Oh, look, there we go, Commodore Calculator. This is what Anthony's bringing to the festival. All right, this is cool. So you guys see what I'm getting at. I'm just going to put together like a 1-minute loop here. We'll get some Bill Hurd in there. I'm going to keep working on this off stream. Ear Rock, dude, awesome, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. It was a pleasure and an honor to have you. Thank you for all your hard work that you do for Amiga community. I love playing your games. Time Gal, I promise I'll take a picture of Time Gal up and running at our festival. It's awesome, dude. Thank you for everything you do. You guys are top notch, man. Top notch. Wayne, you gotta go too. I gotta go too, guys. You know what? This is the perfect time to wrap it up. Let me just show you the website so this is saved. I want, because when this video is saved, I want to make sure if anyone watches it, they know to go to Growing the 8-Bit Generation. I don't want to just like play their footage without giving them credit. So it's 8bitgeneration.com. 8. I'm almost done here, babe. 8bitgeneration.com/sales. Not found, huh? 8bitgeneration.com/ All right, let's Google it. Growing the 8-bit generation. 8-bit generation. Oh yeah, they have a new one coming out too. Easy to learn, hard to master. I backed that one as well. Sweet. So here we go. Here's the website. 8bitgeneration.com. Go check it out. Their film's awesome. I love it. And if you want to see my website, the end of the stream is all the plugs. All the plugs. Brother Bill, take care, dude. Here's my website. BillWinters.net. This is my website. It's got all my cinematography, my photography, and some social media. My Instagram. I do a lot of Instagramming. But yeah, this is my website. Go to BillWinters.net and check it out if you're interested in what I do. It's not, I don't do much retro stuff. I did do a cool documentary series for IBM, and I do Apple stuff as well. See, I shot the launch video for the iPhone. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get in big trouble if I play that. I'm not even really supposed to have this video. I'm sure Apple's watching. But yeah, check out BillWinters.net. That's my work. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Last and not least, I will go back to where we started. Vintage Computer Festival. Vintage Computer Festival East. Oh, because it's not doing a search. We go back to where we were. There we are. Okay, so it's vcfed.org. Vintage Computer Festival East is this weekend, March 31st through April 2nd, Info Age Science Center, Wall Township, New Jersey, Commodore Amiga exhibit, tons of cool stuff going on. If you can't make it to New Jersey, check out youtube.com/thegurumeditation. I'll be posting videos there. The Vintage Computer Federation also has a YouTube channel. I think it's just Vintage Computer Federation. But if you search for it, you'll find it. Oh, here it is, right here. They are Vintage Computer Federation. Yep. So they're going to post some of my videos there too, but definitely on Guru Meditation. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Iraq, take care, dude. Brother Bill, take care. Wayne, you rock. Hattrick, it was a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for the follow. I hope you guys had fun on the stream. I know it was a little bit different. We weren't just like hanging out playing games. It was nothing but serious business on this stream, getting ready for the festival. But I gotta go get ready for my wife's stream, and it was a pleasure having you all. Hanging out with you guys is the whole reason why I stream. It's just I do it just to hang out with friends, and the Amiga community is amazing. It's like the nicest group of people I've ever met. So it's just awesome to hang out with you guys, and I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Lurker, take care, dude. Lurker, I'll do some more editing on stream if you want. I know Premiere fairly well. I'm not a cinematographer. I'm not an editor, but just by nature, I have to learn how to edit. You know, I started out with Final Cut, and then moved. Well, actually, I started with Premiere, then went Final Cut, then went back to Premiere. That's another story. But take care, Lurker. It was awesome. Steady man, take care. I'll be making a little video about your awesome case. This is Mr. Stephen Eddy's Amiga 500 Raspberry Pi case. Throw the link into the chat again, my man. It's available on Etsy. It's the best deal on the internet. I'm gonna put my Pi in this, and it's gonna be an attention getter at VCF. I guarantee you. Pregnant Sausage, thanks for stopping by, dude. You rock. Everyone, have a great weekend. I'll be posting pictures from the show, and take care, and Amiga forever.
Yeah.